I think we're live now. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel. Shout out to whatever it is your job description is. Shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. Here we are on a beautiful Monday morning. Mananga itch planet. I just gotta keep going. I don't know what's happening with YouTube, man. Usually by the time I get to the end of morning thoughts intro, a lot of people are in here already. All right, so the people them they are coming now. I was gonna just keep talking my talk anyways, and whoever watch it later, watch it later. YouTube is itching on sending out our notifications, but it's all good. Can you hear me loud and clear? Sound check. Let's make sure we're hearing each other. Are you know I hear me? Make sure say no, I hear me. Sound check, loud and clear, loud and clear. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Check it. Loud and clear, loud and clear. All right. Boom. Why? We only have two topics to talk about this morning, but the two topics plan to be quite festive. Quite festive. The phone lines are open, and I encourage you to call in and voice your opinion about certain things that have been happening. See, the two topics of the morning are, which you should already be able to tell. First of all, the chat room is open this morning. So the people whose names are not in green are usually people who watch from the outside without being in the chat. Let's keep the chat room respectful, please, so we don't have to block you permanently. It is fine for you to make comments that are not in line with what we believe. We don't have to agree on everything, but we do keep it respectful over here. This is not one of them platform that where you send up people and them good mama. We don't do that over here. So keep it respectful and say what you have to say regardless, and then we will have a beautiful morning. All right. So we're gonna talk about the Vybz Kartel situation. See, Vybz Kartel is trending. Goes without saying. The man's been in prison for 13 years. He's only been out for almost a week now. So he, trending is what it's gonna be for quite some time to come. Plus, him have a whole heap of things that go on in his life that a lot of people are interested in, especially his relationship. A lot of people wanted to know why Vybz Kartel actually broke up with Shorty. Because you know, to most Jamaicans, that's who he's supposed to be with. I don't know why we like put people with people. You know, it's like one time me and Shakira getting our little argument stuff. People are like, you better stay with her. You better stay with her. You know, like that's the only woman out there in the world for me or something. You better stay with her. Y'all need to stay together and work it out. I don't like this. But people know them inside of them relationship more than the people outside looking in. See? Audrey writes, I'm not lie, me curious too. Me did curious, but me say, big up to Lisa. Now, I have to be careful how I tread these roads right here because I have a high respect for everybody whose name is involved. I have a high respect for Shorty. I have a high respect for Lisa. I have a high respect for Vybz Kartel. Some have to go tread lightly, right? But I'm still gonna keep it real, 100 the way how SouFLoTV do it. Nothing watered down. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Lisa Hyatt's latest interview and a lot of things that she revealed in that interview, which might give us a bright insight as to why that relationship ended and why Vybz Kartel moved on to the lady who Dr. Umar Johnson is calling the white woman. If y'all don't know it, Dr. Umar Johnson had something to say about Vybz Kartel's new relationship, and he had something to say about Jamaican blacks and their love for white people. We're going to talk about all that. The big upset last night, though, watching the Olympics, waiting for the 100-meter sprint, and my prediction that Kishane Johnson of Jamaica was going to take gold. I said Noah was going to be on the podium somewhere. He's probably going to take silver. I also predicted and said that Sybil, Shakira said, stop calling him that. So, but I don't know. That's the first name, Seville. Let me give him some respect. I say Seville, because Sybil is a woman name. And I find it very disrespectful. I don't know why I kept doing it, because it comes to my mind and I just say Sybil. Well, you know, I stay sometimes. I don't have no behavior, but then I check myself, right? Okay, so Seville. Seville, I predicted Seville would not medal at the Olympics. That was my prediction. You know, a lot of people was like, yo, why I talk about the youth fire? I just predicted he would not medal. I looked at the lineup, the possibilities of what the lineup was going to be, and I looked at everybody's time, and I looked at, you know, how they perform under pressure, their experience, etc. And I just said that Seville was not going to medal at the Olympics, but Kishane was going to win. Lo and behold, anybody who watched the Olympics last night and watched that 100-meter sprint, you saw what I saw. I want you to look at, because them I try fool with this morning, right? I want you to look at the icon picture that I used this morning. I want you to look at how I drew the red lines, right? Because we were of the impression that, you know what, since I guess I'm going to start out, We'll start out with the Olympics and get that out of the way. Then we'll go into the Vybz Kartel something. The Vybz Kartel something. Morning, Elaine Brown. Thank you for being here, family. How should I do this? You want to start out with the Olympics? Or you want to start out with the Vybz Kartel something? You have 60 seconds to decide. You decide, I move how you tell me to move. It's going to be Olympics or Cartel. One or two. You don't have much choices this morning. Let me sip some water and count. We're counting down. We're already 4, 5, 6 seconds in. Yes, Olympics. Yes, yes, yes. Olympics, 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 Olympics. Okay, okay, okay. Cartel, Vybz Kartel, Vybz Kartel, Olympics, Olympics, Olympics. 1, 2, 3. Boy, them are come up fast on the sharp this morning. Vybz, Olympics, 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 Cartel, Olympics, Olympics, Cartel, Olympics, Olympics, Cartel, Olympics, Olympics, Cartel, Olympics, Olympics. Olympics is going to be big up St. Lucia. Olympics it is going to be. Olympics, 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 Olympics it is. Olympics it is. We have 10 seconds left. And it looks like it says Cartel right there. Dorothy says Olympics. And then Carl Wright says Olympics. And then Chem 505 says Cartel. And then Olympics, Marva Brooks. And the race is on. And we're heading to the finish on 4 and 3 and 2. And Jason Tycoon says save the best for last. Olympics it is. Let's break some hearts and then move on, right? All right. Here we go with the Olympics. I'm just going to say it plain out before I even start. Jamaica got robbed at the Olympics in front of everybody. Jamaica got robbed at the Olympics in front of everybody. That was a friggin' robbery. That was a robbery. If you look at the icon, the picture that I used this morning, they're trying to fool people. We were of the impression that the first person who crosses the finish line wins. Any which part of them body cross the finish line wins, right? Them come out and say, no, not at the Olympics. At the Olympics, it's the first person whose torso crosses the finish line first. Me did go to school. Me did kind of remember what torso means. So me go look and see who for neck to them waist cross the finish line first. Now that name torso. And lo and behold, there is Kishane whole body crossing the finish line first. Matter of fact, as I was looking at it, me write it down. It goes up. Before Noah's chest even crossed the finish line. Matter of fact, before any part of Noah Lyles even crossed the finish line, Kishane's chest, his right foot, his knee of the left foot, because he was in running motion, his whole face, and his right hand had already crossed the finish line. Him whole chest, torso, there's no way you can cross the finish line with so much body parts except for your torso, right? So I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at all the different pictures. Them people here are wicked. Them wicked. But not only that, you know, The proof is in the pudding because even Noah Lyles knew that he did not win. He ran straight to Kishane right after the race and he said, "You got it, man. I think you got it," like that, right? The announcer, go listen to the announcer that announced it. Even the announcer said that Kishane of Jamaica took it. Then they went and did them liquor behind the scenes, them raffle it, the goal. When you want it, US, you want it, how bad do you want it? 1 million, 1.5 million. It's up for a bid, 2 million. For Jamaica, not in the bid. 2.5, 3 million. You've got it after 20 years of being denied gold at the Olympics in the 100. I guess tonight they wanted gold badly. And they took it. It wasn't earned, they took it. I would say to Noah Lyles, as a big Jamaican myself, I would say to Noah Lyles, bro, you know you never win that race there. But I know how all the other commercial stuff goes behind that, so you're built for the show. Noah is a consummate showman, right? So he's built for the show. So he's going to run with every bit of this. All the endorsements, all the morning shows, all the interviews, all the, you know, the sponsorships, all the everything that's going to come with this. He's going to, and he's never going to say, "This is the honorable thing to do for me." Imagine if Noah Lyles actually did that. Imagine if he actually took that medal off and says, "This is the honorable thing to do for me, and I can't sit or live with myself knowing that this ain't it." And give that medal to the right person who actually won that race. Imagine if he did that. You know, a lot of Americans weren't cheering for Noah to win until him win. Because he said something not too long ago about their precious, or our precious NBA. He said something to the line, the effects of the NBA world title. World what? They only play American teams, right? They play in against different states. That's not the world. When I saw it, he got a lot of hate under it, and they hated him for that. Even for the fact that he did not win his race in the heats leading up to the finals, they were clowning him for it. Isn't this the same big mouth who was talking about world what? Look at him, can't even win a heat. But of course, now he has gold. Everybody is on his bandwagon, right? Which is what a lot of people do anyways. Kick you when they think you're not winning, and then when you win, they celebrate with you as if they helped you to win, kind of thing. We see it all the time. So Noah had made a statement that, which I thought was true. It is true. The NBA only plays teams in the US. It's not a world thing. They don't play teams from other countries every year. So that's what he was saying. That's not a world title. He's saying in track and field, we run against the best runners of all the countries in the world. So when you get a world championship title in track and field at a world meet, it's truly a world title. I think we're in the age where people like to hear you tell lies, and they big you up when you tell a lie, but when you tell the truth, it's offensive. I went off and I said, congratulations to Kishane. Me even take down back my video them. Congratulations to Noah Lyles on Instagram. And I took my video back down because I watched it, and I watched it again, and I watched it again, and I watched frozen angles, I watched slow motion angles. Nobody's not going to tell me what my eyes saw. Somebody asked me, SouFlo, so what are you saying? Are you arguing that your eyes are better than a machine that was specifically made for this sport? No, dummy. I'm arguing that my eyes are good, and nobody is going to lie to me and tell me I didn't see what I saw. Missy Kishane of Jamaica win the 100-meter finals at the Paris Olympics in 2024, and then I saw an atrocity because it was given to Noah Lyles. That part. That part. Anybody else want to argue with that? It's up to you to argue with that. But we can't go around that. You know what I mean? Lovely Aneka is in the building. Lovely Aneka, big up yourself, a fellow content creator here on YouTube and other platforms. Go over to Lovely Aneka and check her content out as well, please. Thank you for being here. Kayla Plunkett says, and a human operate the machine. Exactly. And haven't we seen machines fail? Your car broke down all the time on a machine. No man make it. Your computer freeze and broke up all the time. No man make them. Right? Machines are wrong a lot of times. We're living in the age and the time now where people are expected to shut up. Don't say nothing. Believe what you're told. Yep, that's it. Now move. No, I'm an independent thinker. Also, I saw what I saw, and a lot of other people saw it too. So don't let them start to lie to you and show you from different angles. Listen, I work with cameras all the time, right? And I would consider myself an amateur photographer as well, because that's one of my passions. If you turn a camera a certain angle, it could look like somebody is standing in front of somebody when they're actually standing side by side. And if you turn it the next angle, it could look like one person is behind, the other person is a little bit more forward. These are angles, and people work with angle. And anybody who is in photography and videography knows about angles. And some people, you can make somebody look taller and make somebody look shorter, all that. So the only friggin' angle that they're trying to show us right now, I know the angle that me I work from. I'm working from the damn angle that everybody else could see. And the angle that everybody else could see, no machine could see, is that Kishane won the damn race. He won. And he won. But you know what pissed me off though? And I can't hold this back. I have to say this. What is up? Who taught these artists? Because I ran track and field. I ran track and field all the way up to college. So track and field is near and dear to me. Who taught these new athletes to run and then slow down and cruise to the end? You know, when you watch the heats, right? Going into the semifinals, right? Before the finals, you would see them run, and then like halfway to the last 20, 15 meters, they'll up off the gas and then they'll just cruise in to the end. When I was running track and field, our track coach had us power through all the way. In every time you run that race, you power through all the way. And he always said, whatever you do in practice is what you're going to do when you get out there in an actual race. So perfect practice makes perfect, not practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So you want to run it the same way you're going to run it in an actual race, how you run it in practice. You're going to do it the same way in the heats. You're going to do it the same way in the finals. I just I know that Kishane had much more to give physically, because he physically ran faster than that before. And his coach, being the expert coach that he is, already said he can definitely go faster than that. He could dip into the 9.6. I think Kishane did 1 second slower than what he did this year, which was the world leading time. First of all, they built a narrative before they even came into the Olympics, right? And the narrative that was that Noah Lyles is the fastest man this year, which everybody could look it up and see that it's a lie. Noah kept on doing interviews, kept telling people he's the fastest. And I'm like, something not add up, because it's either I'm slow or come now, when you talk to me, man. The whole I want to see it. You can look it up. Look at who ran the fastest time in the 100-meter sprint for 2024 men leading up to the Olympics. It's not Noah. So how are you the fastest man in the world at that time? But then they say Kishane Johnson of Jamaica has the world leading time. The same reporters who say, here comes Noah Lyles, the fastest man in the world. Here comes Kishane Johnson of Jamaica, who has the world leading time for 2024. We're not dealing with confusion. That's a whole lot of confusion that I don't want to get into. I don't like when nobody confuse me. Me don't like when nobody try to confuse me. Talk to me straight like me a baby. Talk to me like I'm a picnic. Talk to me like I'm a little kid. I could understand then. Talk to me how everybody else can understand it. Don't use no big words because we can all use big words. Talk to me regular, right? How is it possible that Noah was even the fastest in the world? He wasn't. He wasn't. So they already built the stage for this. They already set the stage for this going in. And then when they went in, all Noah had to do was keep himself close enough. And we're going to work the rest out for you. And it looked like he did that. There's a saying about the United States of America, right? It says when we want shit, we just take shit. That's what it says. When we want shit, we just take shit. I remember somebody saying, "Oh, you guys are in the military and you're acting like you're doing something good because you just going over there and just in people's shit and whatever." And I remember one of the soldiers next to me says, "Okay, let me give it to you like this. We don't give a fuck. We take shit. When we want shit, we go take it. That's it. Yes, we're bullies. Yes, we take shit. Yes, we cheat when we need to cheat. Remember I told y'all, if you don't cheat bad enough, you didn't want to win? Everybody's religion and everybody's moral ethic guidelines comes into play. You got to understand that on the big scale, when them really want to win, moral, ethic, values, everything goes out the window. At the end of the day, it's creating history and who history books is going to record when we're all gone. In 2024 at the Paris Olympics, USA struck gold. That's it. And that's all them care about. That's all them care about. But what would it look like if Noah Lyles himself took that medal off and gave it to Kishane and said, "I think we need to exchange medals, bro, because I honestly can't live with myself knowing what I just saw. We ran the race. You won." That would be an honorable thing to do. I would have been like this. But I know he's not going to do it. And I know it gone bad now already. And the Olympics is not going to do it. Stacey and Williams, he's not the fastest. He's not, Stacey. Dorothy T says, remember, America hasn't won that race in 20 years. Yeah, America has not won that race in 20 years. So by any means, they had to get this one. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. 20 years. And who you think been holding them off and been spanking them for 20 years? Them friggin' Jamaicans. I don't know if y'all remember when Shelly and Fraser Price was running with Sha'Carri Richardson, and at the end of the race, they were having that little conversation, and Shelly was like, "It's about time. It's about time." And Sha'Carri was like, "What was taking y'all so long?" Shelly was like, "What was taking y'all so long?" And Sha'Carri said, "Y'all, you who was taking us so long." She was really giving Shelly and Fraser Price her props, right? And she was telling her that you and Uno, Jamaicans, are the ones that's been keeping us from gold in this sport, in this particular event for 20 years. Jamaicans, you have nothing to be ashamed of. I feel gutted because it's an Olympic medal, because we got robbed, because I predicted Kishane to be the big upsetter. I said it. And he was going to be the big upsetter, and he is the big upsetter, because there was no big fanfare about Kishane Johnson from out of nowhere, right? He just came from, it seems like he literally appeared from out of nowhere. Track and field for the whole year, Kishane appeared late, and he was the game changer for Jamaica, and they robbed us. So holding that robbery, knowing that we were robbed, it don't sit right with me. It feel a kind of way. And it takes away from me being able to genuinely say to the other guys in the race, congratulations to so-and-so for silver, congratulations to so-and-so for winning bronze, you know what I'm saying? And it takes all that away. I mean, I want to congratulate nobody else because we got robbed. We got robbed, period. I don't care. Look at my icon. I'm the one that drew the red lines, just for sure people who are a bit slow, that this is the head, this is the finish line. Look at Kishane Johnson's head, look at the knee, the hand, the torso. It's all over the finish line. Noah Lyles is still behind the finish line at this point. Look at Noah's every body part. It's not even there yet. I feel some type of way. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, what go on, my man?
My dad, I want to go on with your thing. You're being nice in the background. I want that.
Yeah, me turn it off.
Talk to him.
Why? Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, that's nice then. That's nice then. That do something to me. That stir up my mornings.
Me turn it off already, man.
Okay, me still I hear it though.
I don't know where that come from, because me turn.
It sounds like when people are on CB radio or something.
All right, let me him up and call back.
Okay, please. It has disturbed me heavens. It has stirred up me. That noise there is triggering. I don't know why. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. See there again.
You hear me better?
Yeah, but the same noise in our background.
So where the hell? I'm sitting in my living room and not even the TV on.
So what I said quickly.
Anyway, me just say, shouldn't there be a way where we can protest and do all kind of something for this? Because they cheat us out.
You saw it too, right?
Of course, I was pissed.
Bro, me don't know. That nice that me can't work with the nice. But yes, you are. Yeah, me can't work with the nice then. Cause it. But yeah. Sorry. I wanted to hear everything you had to say. I just can't work with the noise. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, SouFLo. Good morning, Donna.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
Bless up yourself. SouFLo.
Manners, yes.
Yesterday, the amount of bad on the cloth up, me no know how you know see up behind here when they rob the chicken chain.
Them rob with man, you see it?
See across the board and rob with. Me say, SouFLo. If you cut me, no find no blood. You know me, I see everybody what I mean.
God know, man. God know. Me vex.
What this one? It's what them do to tell me? Yeah, if me I tell them, me pack up my bag and walk and leave them. And tell them something and dip up your truck and SouFLo. When they come dip up all of them. But guess what? She have her integrity and she walk with it. But maybe true, me not have none of the time. I say it, but make them go on. Make America go on with it. With the other thing what they want to go on with. They rob we and they rob we in our eye.
Big
but
time.
That's, okay, but that's okay.
Big time.
Anyway, pick up yourself. See?
Manners here.
The word is love.
All right, same way.
Okay.
Even the Shelly and Fraser Price something. Like she just said, right? Shelly and Fraser Price is so Shelly is very corporate. Shelly is not a corporate McCallar, because I remember when time Spice did do the show and Spice did the one song and one kind of dancing there where it was for the wrong event. I don't know if y'all remember that. And Shelly was in the crowd and Shelly was like, oh my, oh, like, you know. So me I said, Shelly, no, get a girl. What? Oh, Shelly will go and say like, oh my, oh gosh, no, oh, shouldn't be here, kind of thing. But Shelly another type to say, send up people and them mother make whole heap of noise out there and whatever. She's gonna stay in line with, listen, you know, I eventually got in and then I was warming up and I felt like there was an injury, a small injury there, so I just decided to not go any further, you know, because she's protecting her corporate dollars and her image, right? You have to squeak it clean out there in the world, right? But we the people can say what we really want to say. We have something in Jamaica where we reserve because we don't really like it. You know, we got so no matter that one there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. No, brother.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna work. Somebody say him sound like him hook up to an EKG machine. It sound like him hook up to that something that when Shakira and I gonna have baby and it's a monitor the heart. Yeah, it sound like the EKG machine. Fix that up for me, bro. But yeah, Shelly, but see what, look what happened. Look what happened. How them change. No, I think Jamaica was sabotaged fully at this Olympics. And I think that it was a plan, a plot. And they carried out the plot. I don't know if the US conspire with France to plot against we or what, but it kind of look like it to me. You know what I mean? It kind of look like it to me. Last minute rules change. Walk with me now. Last minute rules change to, oh, you can't come here by yourself anymore. You have to come on the team bus. They even admitted it was a last minute rule change and adequate time wasn't given for everybody to be notified of that change. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. You're afraid. All right. So last minute rule change, and they admitted that an adequate time was not given for everybody to be notified, right? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Morning. Listening to the program here from Florida, you know?
Good morning, family. How you doing?
Yeah, man. Good. Them really robbed the man for food.
You said them rob him too?
Of course. It's just a hype up thing, you know. The media hype him up, the marketing people them hype him up, and he himself is a hype up.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
And look at Oblique Seville. Oblique beat him the second time in less than 2 months at the National Stadium and right in the Olympics again yesterday. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the biggest fear. The biggest fear is losing against Jamaica.
Me not even not talk about Oblique in the finals. I think Oblique come last or 7th or something like that. 6th or 7th or something. Eh?
Them say like a groin injury.
Well, I saw him scream. If you look at my icon, he's the person in the back, and him look like him a scream out. So I was saying, what is Oblique screaming out like that for? You know, like when the people them fling the shot put on go, ah! I thought Oblique was trying to fling himself across the finish line. I didn't know, but if them saying about an injury.
Yeah, somebody last night was saying on a program that he had a bit of a groin injury. You know?
Okay. Why?
Yeah, man, but me agree with them, man. The man, them rob the money, man. You understand?
Yeah, playing in front of all of us.
And not true. Yeah, it's become humble and not true to protect in the leave it alone, you know?
Right.
But we'll catch him for another day, man. We'll catch up with him again.
Again.
You know,
absolutely.
You know what I want him to do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I want him to do? I want him, we just want to see him break the world record. Whether Noel in the race or not. I'm just not even say nothing to nobody.
That would be a payback.
I would be a man, big time. Man.
That would be a payback.
Big up yourself.
Manners and respect, sir.
Respect.
Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good, family. How you doing?
All right. This is what I want to walk back you to.
Hold on there. Letel Prek says, stop being irresponsible. Kishane ran a good race, but he lost in the photo finish. The winner is determined by whose upper body torso hits the electronic finish line or the beam first. Letel Prek, we already went through that. We're all not dummies here. We know what torso is. That's why I gave you a still frame pic so you can look at whose torso went over the finish line first. Not only did Kishane's torso went over the finish line first, his knee, his foot, his hand, his face went over the finish line first with his torso before Lyles was even over the finish line. But okay, where are Sakala?
You know, this is on the one angle those major networks are showing it from.
Yes, I just said that.
Angle.
They're showing it from that angle, and anybody who knows photography and videography, they know that if you turn the camera this way, it could look like I'm standing in front of you. If you turn it this way, it could look like you're standing in front of me. But they're not showing the straight on angle, and the straight on angle that we all saw shows who won the race.
Okay, you remember at Beijing or which of the Olympics, the two Jamaican won the 100-meter gold because they were inseparable.
Some of y'all are slow, man, and it is no disrespect. JC, his foot and his face is not a part of the rules. His foot, and I understand that, but I'm trying to make a point. And the point is, not only did his torso pass the finish line, other parts of him passed the finish line too before Noah Lyles actually passed that finish line. That's the point I'm trying to make. What you mean, why am I going on like this? We got robbed. You ever get robbed yet? Me get robbed. It never feel good. And I got robbed again right here, and it don't feel good.
You have to remember, so most of we only make them think so we so they're showing us what to we must think, they're saying.
Thank you. Thank you. And
Yes.
but I'm realizing now that a lot of people are like that. A lot of people are easily told what to think. And they believe whatever they are told to think.
So, what I want to say to you now, why is it not inseparable to say, all right, and 2 gold medals to 2 separate countries? Because in the history, Jamaica is the first country that did it. So why not now say 2 different countries can have it?
Because during the race, they had, at the end of the race, they said both men ran the same time, right? There was a point there last night where they said both of them ran the same time. Okay, so when they said both of them ran the same time, I was like thinking the same thing you're saying now. I guess they're gonna give out 2 gold medals, and then they went to this photo trick finish something. I thought about the torso went over first, and no. If that's the case, it was Kishane's gold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When they went into the photo room,
they won't tie it.
Shelly and Sharon?
When Shelly and who?
Oh, the 2 girls, the 2 Jamaicans that got the gold medal that year. And I think Jetta was saying that she deserved the 3rd place or something like that. You remember that big old stuff in one Olympics? Maybe 3 years back.
The last Olympics I remember, we sweep them, and that was 2020, and whatchamacallit, and I covered it. Because the girls them did, it looked like there was a rift there between them, right? And I covered that one as well. But it was Elaine Thompson and Ross Shelley and Fraser Price, and me remember.
2 gold medals, and Carmelita Jetta was saying that she deserved like the 2nd or 3rd place, something of that, and they called her and said, you're looking dumb for a big country to say this. If you don't understand Thai, the next place would be like 4th, something like that. But anyhow, you remember when Gail Devers with Merlin Otti, and her fingernail go over the line, and Merlin was over it, and it said she win it, and then go back to photo finish and say, oh, she didn't win. Jamaica didn't win. America won.
None of that, Mama.
You don't remember none of that?
No.
They only
probably a picnic at the time. They don't remember none of that.
No, picnic. Yeah, it's serious. But anyhow, we were robbed right in front of our eyes, and we did not see, just like how everything is in plain hindsight, and we can't see the things that are happening now. When people talk, they say, show your conspiracies, this and that. So it is right before our eyes, clear.
Just like somebody just said, show the angle that you're talking about. I just said it. My icon for this morning.
No, everywhere.
Not to go in no chat room. I made it the icon for this video this morning.
Yes,
so look at the icon for the video this morning. Don't have to go nowhere. Don't have to go to no chat room. Just go to the icon for this video this morning. I'm the one that put the red marks on it for the people who don't understand what torso is and all that. And I showed you all the body parts of Kishane that passed the finish line before Noah Lyles even passed the finish line. So look on that, and that may I show you.
All right.
All right, Carla.
We only want things then talk to we, and tell the small nation, say, oh, this was so, and we take care, we run with it. No, the commentator said so. Why can't you commentate for yourself? Why can't you analyze the race for yourself? Why can't you pull them apart and look for yourself?
Because they're trained. Somebody just said it. Please remember, said the most rebellious slaves were sent to Jamaica. So we ask questions. We are not people who just lay down and take anything where you give it. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
For the most of us.
For the most of us.
So we have to ask.
Yeah,
but no, this is where I want the coach to come in. This needs some big eggs in it. All of the Jamaican coaches
need to protest.
We need to protest this.
I
agree. I was saying it. I was saying it. Everybody need to come together. This is Jamaica.
I agree,
Stop robbing us.
Yeah. I agree.
For years. And the small acts are going to fall. The big tree doesn't matter.
Somebody said, call ISAT. We have a... Manners.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Call ISAT I thought Buchanan, we have a case for you. This needs to be appealed. Somebody said it might take 13 years. Hey, live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yes, hello?
Yeah, turn on the back noise there, please. The feedback there.
Yes, hi.
Whatever you're listening to
Yes,
us
hi.
on, whatever you're listening to us on, please turn it down.
It's off.
All
It's
right.
off. Yes. So I'm calling about, for me yesterday, that both of them could have got gold because both of them got the same time.
That's what they said at first.
Because the lady previously was talking about the 100 meter. It was Shelly get gold, and she won, and she won, and the other one got both 2 silver.
So them have
there was no bronze in that one.
So they have 2 silver for tying, but they won't tie anybody at gold.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm saying they could give them 2 gold.
Right. And I was agreeing.
Yeah, they could give them 2 gold because both of them get the same time. To me, Kishane won.
Yes.
They just really teach Jamaica. And so from the lady was talking about Marlene Atty as well. With Marlene Atty is the same with Dale Bezos. My understanding, loving athletics like you do, is that if we don't win clear like Shelly and Bolt in 2008, we will never get gold. So once it's close like that, from Marlene Atty days, they always give a marker.
See, and that's another thing that I was saying. What you just said it. Once it's close like that, they're gonna rob us. They're gonna give it to America, right? So check it. So our athletes them need to stop that thing that they are practicing. That see everybody else are doing.
Just running 60 and jump 40. That's ridiculous.
Right. Run all out like your life depends on it every single time. Right. So it's never close. Because Kishane had more to give.
When I was listening to the post interview with Noah Lyles said, I said to Kishane, you got it.
Right.
You got it.
He did. He did. Even he said it. Even no one knew it.
Oh, Noah Lyles said, but if you're going to give both of them golden and don't give a silver, don't give no bronze.
They're wicked, man. Them thief. We got robbed big time.
So bad. They want to take away Jamaica shine, but they want to. A matter of fact, I'm going to Paris on Thursday, and I'm really dreading it because this just turned me off because I'm living in London. So at the end of the day, the atmosphere in Paris is not even good because even the start of the race, if you notice, it's still there for about 5 minutes playing this upward song, reading in the background. This has never happened in no major event before. I don't know if you noticed it.
Yeah, I did. I saw it. And I thought it was weird.
They were waiting for so long, playing this great song in the background, and the people, they just warm up, waiting to go. You can't just have the athletes standing there waiting for what?
This whole Olympics is weird. This whole Olympics is weird.
It is weird, and it's Kishane's first experience. If you ever get nervous, come on. It is not really experience as Noah Lyles. So even at 5 minutes of strength, you're still there waiting for what? So let them go and start the race. What are they waiting for?
Yep, I agree.
You understand? So all what they're doing, this I'm telling you, it is horrible. It's the worst Olympic ever. This morning, you know what happened? They found a swimmer that got gold sleeping in the park in Paris. Because the village is not up to date, the bed is not good, it's hot.
Right.
And I don't remember which one of the countries from. You want to go in swimming.
That they got a lot of issues going on in there with the athletes
and stuff. They found him sleeping in the park.
Right.
He said he wanted to sleep in the park and sleep in the village.
Right. I think that's why they made the rule that if you did not arrive on the team bus, because in order to gather up for the team bus, you would have to be in the village. And a lot of the athletes were leaving the village, to include Shelly and Fraser Price.
Yes, but at the end of the day, that's not first. It's not the first, though. It's not the first. This has been happening every Olympics.
Right.
So why because I don't take the bus and I can't come to you as normal? That don't make sense. You know me. I'm an athlete. I've got my ID. It should have stopped Shelly to get in.
Right.
Should have stopped no one to get in.
Right. And the way how they changed that rule at the last minute. With not
I'm not even informed, none of the team. That's just ridiculous.
That part. I think it was a I honestly think it was a concerted effort. I think it was a concerted effort to sabotage Jamaica, and it worked.
It worked.
It threw everybody off. It worked.
We see we're coming in the field. You know, we have 3 qualified field events today. You know, shot put all 3 of them qualified.
Right.
So don't worry, we're taking over.
Right.
Some part they can't stop us. You come back.
Definitely.
The teeth, them definitely keep us last night. They did. They rocked us big time.
Big time. Big time.
Big time.
I'm glad you saw it too.
Big time.
Thank you.
Yeah, but no one saw it. No one I saw it. He knew. You said it.
Noah said
if
it, right?
If you go and watch his first interview, he said it.
But there's the thing. Even though he said it, I'm saying the honorable thing to do. See, I love people, man, that will lay it all down for honor and true respect. Like if Noah truly believes, yo, it is what it is. I'm the one that run the race. I don't need a machine to tell me. I know Kishane won because that's why I said it to him in the heat of the moment. The honorable thing to do was for him to make a stand publicly.
Yeah, true.
Right? And take that medal off and admit it and say, listen, I can't do this. Within good conscience, I could never do this because I'm a fair, square person. I didn't win the gold. Kishane won the gold and handed to him. Right?
Agree. Yes. Yeah, you're right. But we shall see. They can't stop us.
All right,
it will be in America the next 4 years, so we shall see what happens over there.
We will see. All right, my friend. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
I don't know why JC thinks we're not frightened for people, enough, friend. So when you talk, JC says, breaking news just in, Sportsmax TV, the biggest sports YouTube channel, has just confirmed that Noah Lyles is the winner of the men's 100-meter Olympics title. We're not frightened for people. You telling us about the biggest anything. I'm telling you to look at the picture with your own 2 eyes. Not what Sportsmax says, not what NBC Sports says, not what Fox Sports says, not what the Paris Olympic Committee says, not what the people them with them machine said. What your 2 rotted eyes see is what I'm telling you to look at. And everybody that's looking at it with them 2 rotted eye can see that the Jamaican Kishane Johnson won that damn race. So no matter with that. We're off of who said what. We're on to what we saw. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Hello.
SouFLo.
Yeah, SouFLo's here.
Yeah.
Good morning.
This is Little Prek. Yeah, brethren, listen. The way beyond the torso rule, if you look at how the timing was broken down, okay, it read that Kishane was behind Lyles 5/1000th of a second.
Okay, bro, listen. Let me stop you. Please don't do that. We already did all that. You're kind of late. You're kind of late and you're repeating unless you're going to tell me something else.
I'm not repeating anything.
You're telling me what I'm telling the people, that we don't want to hear that. We want what we saw.
Yeah,
all of us eyes are not deceiving us at the same time.
Your eyes are not the only decider. There are electronic factors.
Okay, so when you walk in the house, right, and a man got your woman legs in the air, right, she could look at you and tell you that it's not what you saw, honey.
That's an asinine analogy.
No, it's not, because it's what my eyes see.
Yeah, but what your eyes see in a more physical situation compared to an electronic reading, which one is more authentic?
My eyes.
Yeah, but not in the
not just my eyes.
Discussing.
Bro, it's not just my eyes. It's me and thousands of people's eyes.
But thousands of people's eyes cannot actually make the minute conclusion.
So thousands of us are blind then, or thousands of us are seeing things then.
You can't dispute technological advancements.
My eyes are biased.
yes, your eyes can be biased because
my eyes are biased. My eyes are biased. If my eyes were biased, Jamaica would be gold in every race there was a Jamaican in. My eyes would have taken the Jamaican them that come last and put them first, even though the race. My eyes are biased.
But that's nonsense.
So why did
comparisons that you're making don't even make logic?
Oh my God, bro! No. It's not really a comparison. It was an analogy. Just saying that your eyes are biased when we're looking.
No,
listen, we live in a world, right?
I see something, right?
It is what's happening.
It doesn't necessarily mean that when you compare it to technological advancements and proof, that is the basis for the conclusion. You cannot go against that.
So if your eyes see something, it's not necessarily what's happening. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Compared to technological advances, which is part of the rule and the conclusive evidence, you cannot just say that because you look at angles and the torso is only one factor. When you look at the timing broken down in hundreds of seconds, Kishane ran a good race, but he was out by that.
You're not making no sense, bro. You're not making sense because your timing argument does not work if I'm seeing Kishane in front of Noah crossing the finish line. If you are telling me that the two of them crossed the finish line at the same time, but Noah's torso was over the line, which is exactly the argument.
I said that's one factor.
But that's the argument. That's the argument from.
No, listen, man. Be patient. Be patient. And I'm going to get off the line just now. One of the deciding factors is the torso. In coming to the conclusion, if the timing rounded up to the nearest tenth of a second is even, then you break it down to the more minute amount, which is, in this case, is 5/1,000.
So cross out the 4 and carry the 1, and then you have 3 of it. Man, move with that. Man, don't want to hear that, brother.
Bro,
I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that.
You decide?
That not make it. That is not making it. That's not making it. That don't make no sense.
So true. One last thing I'm gonna say.
Why we turn this into trigonometry now? That not make it.
But that's the way it goes. That's the way you check about the annals of history since electronic timing came into being.
Yeah.
How do they break down persons who may have broken the beam? It's actually an electronic beam. The one who touched the electronic beam the first, it's broken down to 10.
So how could the person behind the person who touched the electronic beam first be the winner?
That's an opinion.
That's my question. How could the person behind the person who touched it first be the winner?
The fact is the reading. The fact is the reading.
Nah,
opinion,
bro. I think you're just one of the people who they are able to get to go their way.
I love Kishane to the bones. Actually, I don't like Lyles.
No, man. Not go so strong. Not go so strong.
No, I don't like him. I don't like him.
Don't go so strong. You're going too strong now. Don't go so strong. You ain't loving no man to no bone. Don't go so strong. You don't love Kishane to no bone. You don't know the man. Why you going so strong? I understand what you're saying.
I don't like him. When I said I don't like him, I didn't like him to win the race. That's what I mean.
All right, brother.
I like him to win the race.
All right, point well taken. You made your point. Point well taken. Manners and respect.
Yes.
Because I'm still going to say what me say. When me say is when me see. And what I see is what thousands of people see. And it's that Kishane crossed the finish line first. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. We all saw if you look at the picture, Noah Lyles if they're saying the chest is the torso, that didn't even go over the line yet.
Exactly.
His chest did not go over the line yet.
Exactly.
And if you look at it, so I thought I'll handle harder too. There was a guy that went over the line even before Noah. So I don't even think he got second place.
But they're going to give it to him. Well, they gave it to him. Yeah. But we all saw it. The thing is, this is what's bothering me, right? It can correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you feel like there are a set of people who are trying to make people believe that their eyes are tricking them?
Yeah. Just like this thing coming a while ago.
And all of us eyes are
And if you
tripping
look
us
at
at the same time.
the camera to turn the handle, it's gonna look like he went over before. We all know that.
Oh boy.
You know, but if you look direct at the front of the picture, you will see the right person that win that race.
Thank you.
Even Kishane, his name is Thompson, not Johnson. Even him know that he won the race. That's why he was so upset.
I kept saying Johnson. Yeah, I keep saying Johnson is Thompson, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for the correction. My bad, Kishane. Let me just stick to him first name, Kishane, because I'm thinking of another Johnson, Michael Johnson, who always had something slick to say too. So I'm mixing the names up in my head. But thank you. So we'll just stick to Kishane. I'm saying his last name wrong.
If Noah even go home and watch that race, he would know that he did not win that race.
No one knows.
Honestly,
he already watched
watch it over, he will know.
Thank you. Thank you.
He will know.
You think the right thing for Noah to do would be to hand over?
If it will be the case, let them both get a goal then. Yeah?
All right.
But the guy shouldn't be red like that. He worked for it. He earned it.
Thank you.
He earned it.
Thank you.
You know, and people in the camp should protest against it.
Absolutely. And I'm surprised they're so quiet about it.
Stand up for him.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're so quiet about it.
Yeah, but maybe, you know, at the time, you know, when they go home and really watch it, they will see it.
All right, family.
Just
Manners. Yeah, Michael Johnson was the one that said that he was the one that triggered the Jamaicans are on steroids thing. But because of an assumption that he made. He didn't really accuse us, coming on no lawsuit, but he made an assumption after Usain broke his record, set a new record, broke that and set another one. He was like, that's not humanly possible. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
That's something that's going.
My dad and the family want me talk to him.
Here I go. The first thing we are going to say, see?
Mm-hmm.
You see, sometimes, yeah, once I was saying on the news, I'm going to say, sometimes, even you can't just sometimes, because I look like sugar.
Me not go with that today, no?
No, hold on. Just listen to what me I get at. Listen to what me I get at.
Yeah, man, me I listen. Me just tell us me not go with that today, but me I listen. Me I listen.
Oh, me not hear nobody say blouse and skirt, no one not even win no medal. Or nobody not talk about that.
No medal in our.
About the amount of people who are crossed before now. And based on the red can me talk to you right now and your icon me I use.
That's what the lady who just called just said.
Based on your icon. Let me see about 3 or 4 somebody who passed before now.
Let me look on here.
So how he reach up and even if he say in a contest.
No, me I go tell the truth. Because me I look on it right now. See it here?
Right
I'm gonna pull it up
right.
so the people them can see it. So me not lie.
Brother.
So I have it right there in front of me. I'm looking at it right now. Let me try to put it up there. See it there?
I don't know who that's in the green. But I know who that's in the green. But I'm
looking at it right now. No, the green did not cross before him. He is ahead of the guy in the green. But Kishane chest is already over the finish line, and Noah is barely at the finish line right now. Matter of fact, Noah whole face, knee, everything is lined up with the finish line. White shoes.
What kind of shoes Kishane wear?
White.
White.
A Kishane put that in the white shoes. And his next foot is bent in stride. So his next foot the back of him.
So what orange shoes they beside a Kishane? How much shoes that?
Yeah, that's curly shoes.
That's somebody that cracks before now.
But curly are the one where them get brown stuff.
But them cracks before now.
Because them I know what them saying now. They are going off of the torso crossing first. And if you look on it, going off their rule, Noah's torso would have crossed before Curly's torso. So Noah would have still beat Curly a little bit. But he did not beat Kishane. Because Kishane whole body gone crossed the finish line before all of them.
Yo, long and short of story SouFLo. Fuck Craig going in the Olympics by the start.
No better way to put it.
Yeah,
no better. I'm not even gonna say no clean up no language. No better way to put it. Just like that. Raw.
Just bullshit about
just like that.
the other day with Shakari and Shelly they get blackout. Two are the most famous people at the Olympic. Who don't want to tell them say they can't come in. Them face alone should have let them in. No nobody tell me not about no rules.
Boy, brother.
Not tell me
Thank you.
about no rules.
Exactly.
See?
Exactly. Talk, no man.
Understand?
Yeah, because we're not afraid to talk.
A little sabotage thing going from
exactly
the Olympic start. It does never start good. But you know what? They can't hide greatness now. We're great.
See it? So then we'll see again. We will see them again.
The fastest time still. Still fast
and now we have the Olympic record still.
Still.
Man and woman. Still.
Still.
All right,
and
sir.
We have the fastest man alive.
Still. All right.
So, greatness can't hide.
See it. Man as my brother.
Yeah, right.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamaica, don't feel too down. Just remember that. They might win the gold medal because them keep it, but we still hold the record for everything. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning. Calling back again, SouFLo. You're wrong. The guy with the orange shoes is Kishane. The one in the white with the white shoes is the guy in green.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not. What?
Okay, look at it again.
My friend. My friend. I am looking at the video. I am watching the foot go to the uniform. Kishane has on white sneakers. The guy in the green have on black sneakers. The guy in the orange is the one way over there. I believe that is Curly. I am blind.
Look at it again.
Fix your glasses. Clean off the lens them and look good.
I'm gonna wash it.
All right.
I'm gonna wash it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. The people. Good. I want to put this now. Hold on there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, you hear me, right?
Yeah. May I hear you about this other caller ringing you where I can't stop. Hold on there. John Noah. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, SouFLo.
Yeah. Morning.
I got to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Then I hear that question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we have tons, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I might run 9.7 at 8.00. SouFLo.
Yeah. Oh, see the phone line them a tie up. What go on, brother?
I have a quick question.
Yeah, right? Quick question. Quick and go through.
How this fastest man title come out? I'm kind of confused.
Because them did a lie. The fastest is supposed to be the fastest man, the fastest title run for the year. Is the fastest man in the world this year. The fastest man alive is Usain Bolt.
Okay, so there's some context missing from that.
Yes, there's some context missing from it, but Noah is using that to his advantage because Noah said him are the fastest man in the world, and him can be because he didn't even run the fastest time this year.
That's what I'm saying. They're confused.
Right, but the people them like to be lied to, so them run with it.
All right, so here's the next thing now. So the girl from St. Lucia won the 100-meter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is she the fastest woman in the world?
She is the fastest woman at the Olympics this year.
But they're not promoting that.
But she is not the fastest woman in the world. The fastest woman in the world. The fastest. Hey, say her name, you know. I'm my favorite artist. I'm my favorite runner.
I'll be honest with them. I don't remember her name, honestly. Yeah, hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So what I say is, they will make it seem as if she's just a gold medalist and not the fastest woman.
No, man, hold on, bro. Hold on. No, I'm telling you to say the name of the actual fastest woman in the world. So we have Shelly and Fraser Price, but it's not Shelly. We have what's your name that never made it to the Olympics? My brain tie up now. Elaine Thompson-Herah is the fastest woman alive. Elaine Thompson-Herah is the fastest woman alive, and she holds. Elaine Thompson also holds the Olympic record.
All right, here's the funny thing now. You realize that themselves say FloJo is fastest woman in the world, right?
FloJo dead. That's why I miss it alive.
You realize you didn't give nobody really that fastest woman of the world title. You realize that, right?
Yeah, Flojo dead. That's why I miss it alive.
That's crazy, but even in the end, they didn't even give that title, brother. You know, nobody has a million fastest woman in the world.
Yeah.
You never hear that yet.
Right.
America is something else, bro. Honestly, they have to go to work and I don't want to go fight nobody because I know somebody has to
I trigger y'all. I'll mash up the deal.
Yeah, man.
You have to go in and go back to talk to them, brother.
You see, all the Junel left the go to, you know.
Yeah, because Junel talk to.
Yeah, man, Junel, the go, man.
Yo, Junel pick up a straight bullet just. Junel pick up a straight. The clip a spray.
So when I'm going with Oblique, Oblique is injured.
I saw me here now say Oblique get a in. Look on the icon, you know, see Oblique in the back a ball out. Watch out. See Oblique there in the back, you know, a ball out. See the rear on the back, you saw a ball out. One big ball out him doing the end.
When running at the semi and cool down there in the last 30 meters. Bro, he was supposed to be at 100 meters, brother.
Boy, that's
something. He's supposed to challenge Kishane, me, I'll be honest with you, you know.
Yeah, but it never worked out. So
I feel like still, you know how them take long to start the race and all of that. Play
call up the man them.
You know what I mean? Really throw them off, you know. And Kishane definitely losing farm in the race, you know.
And then remember to, you know, the way how them run it, because usually them would have finals and not some. Them would have semi-finals and then them would have finals later. So people get a chance to go rest and refocus and come back fresh. Them actually run this like literally back to back, you know, man.
That's crazy, man.
Right.
But I tell you honestly, you know, Lyles, brother. But you know what I want to say? I want to see him run at the Diamond League race them after this and people beat him. You need them to put that out in. I need them.
Them not gonna care because them captured the Olympic goal already. And that's all. Well, remember, you know, when the sponsorship them are come, when all the money and the interviews and all this is coming in, and that's all them I look for. Do you have the gold medal? Am I gonna say yes? See it right here. So one is at the Olympics. All the other talk we are talking now is going to fizzle out over the days to come.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, bro, I start watching the Olympics still now. I don't know about you, know.
Boy, I don't feel like I want to watch no more neither.
Me not watch number one. Listen, my mother come about 4 o'clock this morning, brother. Me nearly black out on the car. Me going on Olympics now. I'll be honest. No Olympic business, brother.
You have to go work today, go buy the truck, brother, and just do your work and collect your money here, sir.
Can't drive out, I know.
John, no.
Let's see how we do it.
Man is here. All right, sir. Yeah, we feel away. We feel away. Like guys said, nothing shall divide us. Remember, it's only sports. Rasta in the city too. Boy, Rasta, you are here. It's only sports until you get robbed, brother. And then when you get robbed, you don't feel so good. You know, and I'm going to say something about Kishane too. Kishane is probably, you can look at him and tell he's not that kind of person, like loud and aggressive and be like, man, fucking, I'm speaking. I want him. He's not going to contest nothing. He is kind of like clean cut, polished as well. The demeanor is, I ran a good race. You know, at first I thought I won, but you know, the officials said, and then we respect that decision and move on. You know, you have to think about tomorrow too, you know. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo. Big up.
Morning, family. What going?
Just to talk about the race a little bit still. Right after the end of the race, this year Noah agreed Kishane Thompson knowing him lose.
Run up on him and hold him up on everything and say, you got it. Because he knew.
Same lose, you know?
Thank you.
Oh, God, man. I think I just got me and said, next thing I said, Mr. Lisa was get the first interview, but I feel like I say you have to get the second interview, you know?
No, sir. You feel, wait there, Lisa Evers?
No, I'm not talking about the Vybz Kartel interview.
Yeah, and you said Lisa Evers get the first interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, me did say, me want all of the big news media houses them to get them interview off a Cartel. Me no want to inject myself in this. Because my kind of interview would have been a sit-down a yard interview, bonus spliff, drink 2 drinks and really talk interview. But I understand the bigger picture. I'm one of the big media houses that the man gone for 13 years, brother. He must go back front page again. So me know how to fall back and watch what go on and enjoy. Cause all media want to do is see him get free. Now me see him free, me see him with him woman, me see him around him picking them. Yesterday did I teach him grandson how to drive. You see little grandson on the steering wheel and these kind of things, them things that make me joyful for him. So that's a go on. Yeah man, and big up. Yeah man, big up yourself same way.
Bless her.
Manners. Live on the air with SouFLo, error, can't hold call. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Yo, brother.
What go on, family?
What am I there in general?
Yo, sit down, racer.
Yo, dad. I know me can't wrap my head around the bridge. You know, it's a big rabbit SouFLo.
All right. Talk again.
Even real child can't see that in the brother.
But them, you know what? The part that is bugging me out is that they want us to believe other than what our eyes saw. That part there. You want me to believe other than what my eyes saw. I'm not a lamb to the slaughter. I'm sorry. I can't be that person. I can't be that person who you just grab and tell what to believe and believe. I already did my time in the army, in the military, and I already marched to somebody else's beat, didn't ask no questions, did what was told. I'm back out here. I can't do it. I saw what I saw, and thousands of other people, if not millions, saw what we saw too.
Bro, may I tell you, when we see what they are trying to do, brother, it's like they are trying to deceive the eyes, brother.
They must set the stage for something else. Remember, you know, this are the AI generation, the AI time we are moving to, where AI is taking on a whole different and moving to the forefront now. You know. So them are gonna use a popular platform like the Olympics to start to soften we up to stop believing what your eyes see and start believing what is not.
Yo, so may I tell you, no one, all right. If you listen to the commentator, you know, the commentator said KT win it, you know.
The commentator
said KT win it, you know, which is Kishane talking about.
Yes. Even the commentator, that's what I'm saying. Noah ran to him and said, I think you got it, man, you got it. The commentator said he got it.
Yeah, no one knows him losing.
No one knows him lose, brother. And Noah go home after that and watch the tape 100 times last night and see him lose.
Yo, brother.
He didn't lose, but he didn't win the goal.
Yo, brother, may I tell you. Hey, when they look at it, you know, they must say in chess. Up till now, look at your computer. And if you see chess cross the line.
Then that may tell you, man, up till now in chess not cross the line. And this is what I'm trying to show people. Up till now, right here, so Noah chess not cross the line. We are look on it. Noah chess hasn't crossed the line yet. Kishane chest, head, knee, foot.
I might tell you something. If they rewind it even free 0.01, Fred Curly foot wouldn't over the line. Noah wouldn't even get close to the line.
Exactly. But you know,
just bring it back.
You know what?
Just bring it back by 1,000 of a second.
Even the people in the comment section who are saying, it was a fair race, they're only saying it was a fair race because they are aligned with the United States. Remember, two flag me back at me, you know. Nobody feel like send me so Jamaican that me can't see truth, you know. Because if we actually lost it, I would have gladly said we lost it and easily jumped on the other side and say, big up to the United States of America. I went to combat for this country. You see this right there, sir? You see this right there, sir? And a spatula, me did a flip in a kitchen, right? A gunman, a bus on front line, they got my dog tags right there, right? So I don't have a problem being truthful, right? So you have some people now who are very biased, so they're aligned with the United States of America, so they're afraid to say. So they're like, oh, it was a fair race. Come on now. We all see it wasn't a fair race. I could have easily jumped on the other side. It wasn't a fair race.
You know, stand on him and come out, but and I try can't win. And I talk about the king. King where? You're not even be the fastest man in the world. In fact, you know.
Yo.
Noah.
But you notice how he was quiet when Sha'Carri didn't get the goal though, right?
Dean?
All right.
But watch this, my brother. No one knows anything a problem because Civil have been ticket. If you're looking at the semi-final, you know.
How Civil look around for him?
But what I know, they think they beat him, you know.
And that is why him did a look on him. So it was. It's a
You
part
know,
of sports psychology, bro. It's a part of sports psychology. No one knows how to intimidate. You see that stare down there? That stare down is a part of intimidation. That stare down there is a part of I let you win this, but watch later. The thing about Civil is Civil did not hold up under pressure at the last minute, whether it's because of injury or whatever the case is. And we just have to just put him out of the picture. Today argument is about Kishane and Noah. And Noah did not win that race.
Now, I say something. You see, Julian Forte, congrats to her. But, boy, you know, you're champion today, you know, you're champion yesterday, I did before yesterday. But, you know, for being two champions, you have to go beat Erica Johnson after.
Yo, brother. Yeah, man. Me and my feelings. The whole. We got 2 more minutes and then we're going into the Vybz Kartel. 2 more minutes and then we're going into the Vybz Kartel drama. All right. Lead we into that. Segue, because we have enough of this morning. We saw what we saw.
I'm going to tell you my opinion about Kartel.
Lead we into that.
It's the Kartel right now. Kartel to make sure that, you know, go back where you look at something coming on.
Yeah.
Zine?
But I know that we are chat about, man.
Jah give him a second time. Zine?
I know that we are chat about, though, you know. I think he know that already, you know.
I hope he takes it.
You know, here where Kartel sound when he come out, man.
But here's the thing, my brother. Here's the thing. You know what your man does, your man say, because he does forward.
That's true.
Anything. So when he sees it back in the system, it's a whole different mindset you might have.
Yeah, but all right. Are you the same person you were 13 years ago?
No.
All right.
But watch this, my brother. You see who you have around your circle, that is the thing. Influence.
That's true.
Influence.
That's true. That's true.
You understand what
all right. You're not segue into the topic, and we are 1 minute away. So me,
my brother.
All right, manners.
So big up yourself,
manners are respecting.
Nothing.
All right. All right. Listen, we had enough of that Olympic stuff. We're not talking about it no more. We said what we said, and whoever said different said what they said. We're going to agree to disagree. We're still going to keep it all love, and we're still going to keep it all respectful, right? We ain't calling nobody out their names. It is what it is. I still got to go pay these bills. You still got to go to work and pay your bills. So we're not enemies of each other. If you're calling now, make sure you're calling to talk about Vybz Kartel and not the Olympics no more. Else me, I hang up the phone. I'm going to say it one more time. If you're calling right now, make sure you're calling to talk about the Vybz Kartel situation and not the Olympics, because we're past that now. We're going to rest it right where it's at. All right? All right. About the Vybz Kartel thing, it's about people want to know why he left or why him and Shorty is not together anymore. Lisa Hyper, who is a Vybz Kartel protege, did a scathing interview recently and said a bag of things, and we're going to get into those details about those things. Dr. Umar Johnson said something about the woman that Vybz Kartel is with and about Jamaica and Jamaican black people's love for white people, and we're going to get into that type of a discussion. So come with the phone call them along those lines. All right? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, brother, morning, madam.
But then, no king, what go on?
Me have my feelings, is it?
You know? Well, I know my feelings, man, but me hope you hear what I'm saying. No? Come in, I hang up on you.
Oh, yeah, what?
Yeah.
Even Stephen Francis said this are the worst Olympics by far, you see?
Ross Clark, brother, I'm going to hang up on you. Me say, we're done with the Olympics talk.
Yeah.
We're done with the Olympics talk. A Cartel sitting where I chat
you're
about.
done with it. You're done with it.
You're not listening.
Oh, I the boss mean that one man, so I couldn't call as it.
All right, I don't want to hang up on you because I just say anybody who call about Olympics, I hang up on.
All right, brother. Just your vibe. That is it.
All right. Man of the year, sir.
Bless up.
Bless up. Yeah. Our good brother that to call you. Almost everybody we can just hang up on him. So we have to warn him. All right. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Yes, SouFlo, the general.
Man, as I respect him,
freedom. I mean, freedom celebration, isn't it?
Same.
All right. You know what I eat now? I eat when some people, because I know them amateur bad. Some of them even know to be themselves with what they want to give cartel advice. They think a teacher and idiot are real boss that, you know.
Can't give them family member them picnic advice what they want.
Brother, they don't even know they left different from their right.
Yes.
But they want to give people advice. Bro, I eat it.
Yeah. It's like so they feel like they're dumb and you need them guidance or something.
The man there is so much more intelligent than a million intelligent people together. Or a million brilliant people together.
And just, you know, things on time, man. Things happen and time I gotta deal with things.
So the most important thing when it comes to a teacher, it's a teacher thing. When chosen by the Almighty, that's all me see it.
Let me put your point. Let me put your point where we are chat about. We are not talking about Cartel and him greatness and Cartel release from prison. That could come in there somewhere. Yes, that we are talking about. Why Lisa Hyper said why Shorty and Cartel not together no more. Along them lines there, and then Dr. Umar Johnson said Vybz Kartel ran right into the arms of a white woman and him not support them something there, and Jamaicans and them love for white people. Them thing that we have to talk about.
But when it comes to Jamaica, you have to think right. You have to think better than that.
Oh, your phone sounds now, bro.
I wonder.
Like you cover up the phone or you have it on speaker or Bluetooth or something.
I take care of a speaker.
When it comes to that problem.
Yeah, so what I missed before, I'm think about what I'm after before them said, because you see when it comes to Cartel now, you go have everybody that try to jump on film case for cloud to see them, you know. No care how big them platform may be, them still need views and all these things, because they want for them bank account to fat up, you know, so them can't talk anything. I want like say Cartel are the first man there with a white woman. He's not going to be the first and he's not going to be the last, bro.
Yeah, and him just not like
a long time.
Him just not like see it. Me have something to say now. Me have something to say, but me want to hear the people about it first. But me have a whole heap to say, as usual. Yeah.
Bro, them prejudice, brother, I'm not that fucking, they have nothing to do with prejudice. I'll just say, yo, they just need the attention, they need the views and all that. So Cartel is the right name.
So there's a cloud chasing thing there.
Right.
All right.
Because remember, I don't care how big them platform is, brother. Just like you run a business, you know. And if your profit is $1 million, you know, every month, you know, as an example, you know. And when you look now and say, oh, I even 500,000, you know. They worry about that.
All right.
You have to something.
Here what me I go do. Me I go kill the phone call there for a minute. I'm gonna get into exactly what was said and exactly who Vybz Kartel's new woman is, Sid is, and then we can go forward from this. I think this will put everybody on the same talking page. See?
Yeah, man, and the boss know him at it, man. Because you're full of style, you know. Loud personal, man, personal, right?
See? All right, man, that's my brother. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's hold off on the phone calls for a minute. I'm going to get into, to get everybody on the same page, this is what happened, right? You're not watch. That's why y'all calling, because y'all not watching. If you're watching, you're going to hear me say, hold off on the phone calls for a minute. I know it's a bit delayed in live, so I'm going to say it 3 times. Hold off on the phone calls for a minute. Hold off on the phone calls for a minute. Hold off on the phone calls for a minute. All right. The person that Vybz Kartel is with, right? Speaking to what Dr. Umar Johnson said, the person that Vybz Kartel is with, the couple has been together since 2019. Vybz Kartel back home. There have been several questions surrounding his next move, and we know that he got engaged from behind bars. He popped the question to Sidem Ozturk, who is a 32-year-old woman with an impressive academic background. And since the two began dating, Ozturk has been behind the scenes helping Vybz Kartel with his social media, helping him, uplifting his spirit, and holding him down both personally and professionally. However, there has been plenty of questions surrounding exactly who this woman is, because a lot of people think him just run, go grab up somebody, and she is nobody with no qualification and holds no place in his business life or anything else, right? So, Sidem, or I call her Sid. I don't know what no one call her, but her real name is Sidem Ozturk. I call her Sid. She's a 32-year-old woman. She is of Turkish descent. She was born in Turkey. She moved to the UK at a young age, and she has lived in London, England for the past 29 years. She pursued her education in psychology, sociology, and philosophy, and she reportedly graduated, has her degree, and worked in the field as a social worker with vulnerable adults and children. This was according to Fox 5 News, Lisa Evers them doing their research and putting that out to the public. Ozturk's relationship, or Sid's relationship with Vybz Kartel began in an unconventional manner. While she has been a fan of his music, the two began corresponding with each other in 2015. However, they finally actually met face to face in 2019 once she traveled to Jamaica. The relationship blossomed, and eventually he popped the question. How it happened was we were calling each other hubby and wifey over the years that the relationship was developing more and more. And he was like, yo, we're heading towards marriage, you know. So you calling me hubby and me calling you wifey is not serious enough. You're my fiance from now on. Seen? We're going to get married. This is what she said, how the whole thing came together. Now, the couple's relationship has faced significant challenges due to Kartel's imprisonment over the years, though that's clearly changed now that he has been released. She explained how they weren't able to have any physical contact when she visited him, as there was always a barrier there that separated them. You know, enough people did say, Kartel have whole heap of money and a conjugal visit, and even though I'm not married to her, them still get them little time together to go do them little thing and thing. She's saying that that wasn't the case. Well, there's a glass between us, so we don't even get to touch each other. We just look and talk through some little holes that are in the wood under the glass. So it's not perfect, but we were making the best of it as we can. She told Lisa Evers, oh, the man I love. He is so witty. Even when you're angry or you're upset about something, he knows how to turn that around. And he can just make you laugh and make you see the brighter side of things all the time. Now, despite these obstacles, Sid remains devoted to Vybz Kartel throughout the whole situation, and she has even relocated to Jamaica to be closer to him. As he was away, she managed Vybz Kartel's Instagram account, and she handled various business transactions on his behalf. Ozturk's engagement with Vybz Kartel has attracted both support and criticism from the public. While some of the fans of Kartel have expressed their approval, others have been harsh and even hateful towards her. Ozturk, however, remains unfazed by the negativity, and she stays focused on her relationship. She has expressed her belief in the authenticity of their bond and dismissed the accusations that their relationship is some kind of a publicity stunt. Furthermore, she was the muse of Kartel's LP, which was called True Religion. He had a single out called True Religion, and he also had a whole LP out called True Religion. If you never listened to True Religion before, go and listen to it. Now would be a good time also to go and listen to Tanisha. because true religion to Tanisha led to true religion. I'm just saying, it was all documented right before your eyes for those of you who weren't paying attention. Now, Vybz Kartel and Ozturk can finally be together now that he's home. Following a decision by the UK Privy Council, Vybz Kartel was released from custody after his conviction was overturned. And of course, Justice Marvin MacDonald Bishop of Jamaica's Court of Appeal, big up to Justice Marvin MacDonald Bishop again, and 2 other judges decided against a retrial. Their decision highlighted the procedural issues in Vybz Kartel's original trial. Now, immediately after he was free, he shared videos of himself and Sid, or Ozturk, celebrating his freedom. They're clearly making up for their lost time. No word on when they plan to get married, but his release could indicate that it could happen sometime in the near future. Kiss me, baby. And she kissed him. That part there. Right? Now, as kiss me, baby. Kiss me, baby. Now, here is what I go on the spot here now. May I forget everybody on the same page, man, because I need y'all to understand. Then we will deal with the phone calls. See? Now, here comes Dr. Umar Johnson. And y'all already know how Dr. Umar Johnson feels about race mixing, about black men choosing any other women except for black women, and how he feels about all that. So aside from the many fans online, shout out to Yard Hype. And y'all can go to yardhype.com and get all this from them because they covered it. So I'm just using that because they spoke of Dr. Umar Johnson's comment. Now, aside from the many fans online praising Vybz Kartel, world boss, every move, others are actively pointing out some of the decisions that can be deemed questionable. Aside from his bleached skin, some critics are having issues with his current female of choice, which is Sidem Ozturk, or Sid. Saturday night, popular American activist Dr. Umar Rashad Ibn Abdullah Johnson took to Instagram to share a message he seemingly got from a supporter on his 1 million fans on his platform. So he obviously has a huge platform, right? Now, apart from the message read, famous dancehall artist Vybz Kartel just got released from prison, and immediately he hugged upon a white woman that he claims to be his new wife. This is beyond disgusting. This is beyond disgusting, and it's a disgrace to Jamaica and to black women. Now, while Abdullah Johnson did not, which is Dr. Umar Johnson, did not give his personal views on the matter, the comment section had been going wild, with comments for and against Vybz Kartel's choice, him favoring a foreign woman as his wifey. One person said, as a Jamaican, I will confess that Jamaica is a very colonist island. 20 out of the 25 richest families that own the island are non-Afro-Jamaicans, another said. And another person says he's bleaching. So I don't know what she expected. Siding with Vybz Kartel, now another person said, do other races have men who date outside of their race allegedly experience self-hate as well? So when a white man decides to date a black woman, is that white man experiencing self-hate as well? Or is that just us? Another person said, she's not white, by the way, so I'm confused as to where this is going. Now, with that said, it says Dr. Umar speaks and released a long list of his speaking dates for different venues, which some Jamaican bloggers took and said that Dr. Umar Johnson exposed the Vybz Kartel's personal conversations with Sidem Ozturk when such is not the case. Brother, stop call. Come me will make sure say you don't call again. Me say if you wait upon the phone call them. And every time me look down at you, I call again. Chill no man. That means you're not watching me, you're not listening, and I'm trying to get everybody on the same page. All right. Now the last thing on here is what happened with Lisa Hyper. for those of y'all who haven't been following or don't know the history behind this, Lisa Hyper is a Vybz Kartel protege. Lisa Hyper was there from day one. Lisa Hyper is a bad dancehall artist. If you ask me, among female dancehall artists, she is probably one of, if not the baddest. Yeah, I said it. I said it. But you know, Lisa have her issues, and that is preventing her from spotlighting and being in the limelight, among other things. Anyway, she recently did an interview. Now, in the ongoing feud between Lisa Hyper and Vybz Kartel's baby mother, Tanisha Shorty Johnson, Lisa disclosed that one time Kartel beat her up in front of Shorty, and Shorty never do nothing about it. Shorty, as a next woman, watch her man beat me up as a woman, and she didn't even try to stop it or do or say nothing about it. Now, during an interview, and you can go to Tea Time with Shelly and Koran. Big up Shelly and Koran and our Tea Time. You can go over there and catch the full interview and heard all the things that Lisa said, because she said way more than Kartel beat her in front of Shorty. Things you should know is that Lisa has known Vybz Kartel since she was about 5 years old, right? They come from the same place. So them know each other from sandbox play days, yeah, they are mini days. And she also said that her and Vybz Kartel started having a sexual relationship when she was about 16, 17 years old. And then she said something along the lines of, she not jealous, she have her own man now that is out here waiting on her. She big up her man in the interview, but she went on to say some other serious things against Shorty. My disclaimer before I go any further, because I don't want Shorty cuss me or sue me, because I have a big respect for Shorty. And the reason why is because I've been on earth long enough. I've seen a lot of people go do time in prison. And I've seen what the baby mother became, right? Or the wifey became when that man got hit with a lot of years. Everybody swears they got you for the long ride. And about 99% of them, man in the house within the first couple of weeks of him being gone, if not the first couple of days. And the children go to the streets or they start to fall apart. Shorty, on the other hand, she made sure that Vybz Kartel's children remained productive and progressive, and she kept us up to date with all their milestones that they were crossing when they were into high school, when they were graduating, when them have new albums coming out as they transitioned into the new face of the Gaza movement called the Uptown Gaza. Cartel Gaza, get up people, something called that's where them daddy come from, right? Them comes to rich life, so them name Uptown Gaza, UTG. And she kept all of that in place. I've told people before that somebody was asking yesterday, where's the little son, Iko Don? Big rumors are going, Iko and the Cartel pick the him and the jacket, that's why the problem, why them break up. Some people are so wicked and vindictive. But anyways, if you look on their music, you will see that Iko is behind the scenes producing. So not everybody want to be artists, right? This kid is learning to play different instruments. He is learning to understand music production from a technical point of view. And his brothers are artists as well as learning the other side of the music business as well, because it is a business, not just, oh, me want to be artist, me have a song, make my voice sitting up. So he's teaching them and they're learning and they're coming into their own. So big up to Shorty for keeping it that way. Now, on the other side of things, everybody curious, including me as a fan. Why did they break up? Because I said it when Cartel was released. I said, boy, I know enough people. Y'all remember me saying this? I know enough people I said right now, when him did say, kiss me, baby, them wish I did Shorty. Because the whole picture would have came full circle for them. He went away. He was facing life. He beat the case eventually. It took 13 years. Well, 10 years and change from the day he got that verdict. But he was incarcerated for 13 plus. So she was there. She held down everything. And look at the reunion. Strong black love. That's what the picture people trying to paint. But the picture don't look so. No. that Sidem is in the picture, right? So when him say kiss me, baby, a lot of people were saying that should have been Shorty, you know. So Lisa Hyper now come out in pan PR interview with Shelly and Coran, and Lisa said stuff like this. Shorty wasn't holding down nothing. Shorty, forgive me. Me I talk something with public already. Me not gonna bring out nothing where me did I say or think behind the scenes because I respect you greatly. So we'll have a public discussion about something we're gone public already, right? She said Shorty was not holding down anything along the lines. The pum pum wasn't under lockdown. She wasn't being faithful. She wasn't like she was pretending to be some good wife and waiting for her husband who was incarcerated, but it was really bad. A lot of other people who are from that circle and them area, they were saying the same thing too. Yeah, she'll take up man. Remember the Benz where Cartel did have? She used to have a nigga drive the Benz. These are the language. I know me talks up, but me I tell you what was said. All man I drive the Benz, she'll move man gun in the man house, all kind of things. And I think that's where Cartel heart was broken. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you were gonna do it, you never did have to do it so out and public so. So there were a lot of people who were saying, but the amount of bun with him get Shorty over the years. Shorty catch me last night. Remember that song there? Right. With a fat brown girl a standpipe. She fling off on me with a knife. Me hug her up and say that's alright. You know you are the love of my life. Nobody worry cause you are the wife. You remember that song there? When said me have to have a new girl every night. She never mean to. You have to believe me. Another girl gonna have a baby. You know you are me everything. Me no need another. But a bag of girl run down the Gaza youth. What you expect me to do? Love them. Tender touch them. So Cartel was portraying the image of a gallus. And Cartel was a gallus. And Shorty was fighting all along through all of that. So now you get what 40 odd years, 35 before eligible for parole. Was it realistic to expect this woman to put a lock and key on the tuntun for 35 years waiting on you? You who was never faithful to her the whole time you were free. But she for lock and key for her tuntun now for you for 35 years for the foreseeable future. And people are saying that wasn't fair. You know, and Cartel should just forgive her for whatever it is that she did and move on back to her. So this is where we start to take the phone call them and we start to hear what the people them opinion is. I'm of the opinion that it was unrealistic in the first place. Me tell my woman that. I told Shakira, I said, if me ever get in a them kind of sitting there, don't come listen, don't come visit me or nothing. Just go and go do what you do. Because me already expect you to do what you do. My heart I got broke. So me just left me go deal with my prison thing. See, live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Hello. All right. Hang up the one there. The lines are open. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Nobody answer. So you don't believe in loyalty and faith. Real Vybz TV say. I know what you believe in. There's a difference between believing and knowing. Check that out there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Hello?
Yeah, yeah, man.
Loud and clear,
yeah,
bro. Yeah, my apologies. I made it turn off the sitting.
Yeah, man. As man said, not only that would have been unrealistic, it also would have been unreasonable.
You know, before you start talking though, hold on, let me get this out real quick. You know what I think bun feelings though? Is the fact that so many people were saying, yo, me say the youth I drive your car, brother. Yo, the man I living at your house, dog. That's different. See, if you are the man that do the thing a hotel or out a road or around a film yard, it's a different something. But when it start move clothes coming in my house, in my bed, that's a different level of hurt.
You see, that is where the line was crossed.
Right.
Because I know say such man no say yo, here we go on. After one period of time, you gonna get a little body and go ride, you know.
Yeah.
You see me?
After
a period of time, but to go public to where people can see man a drive my Benz, you have man in my house, and man in my house, man run you them.
Man run me youth them.
You know what I mean? So that I want bring different kind of earth. So now come back kind of really different that still to certain people. You have some man that look past that still. But a man of that the caliber there and told that a man the belief system set up. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, cause you know when you are the when you are the man. When you are the man and then you get
and then to put the icing on the cake to see things really come full circle. You never believe in that.
And that's the part now. That's the part now. No. Right. So now people are say, okay, so she did already resign to him I got in there for 35 years before them even give him parole, right? I don't believe in him fighting because them not giving him nothing. And him did a fight. So am I gonna need you as a woman for them to say, yeah, baby, we're gonna make it through this, right?
The fight, when you see me a fight, because they know say take money and only for resources and so only for things. That not convince me to say, yeah, you just have to know what you need for the law. And that I problem in you.
That bond.
As me say, 13 years, we just talk about 13 years window. In that the 13-year period, realistically speaking, if I even one time ain't go find a bike and go ride. See? And if you bike ride proper, you will
stick to it.
Couple times.
Yeah.
Now, if you think when keep on the low, think I would have no problem.
Yeah, if it is well quiet and nobody knew about it, it wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, I understand.
But how it did loud up and embarrassing.
If want somebody could have come and say, no, security,
right.
But it is not.
It loud, brother. It loud because it loud because you know certain people in a certain circle see certain things and them talk.
Big violation, boy. Big violation, boy. I just not necessary. Me see black you and I want you shall take a chance. I give him a certified black.
Enough of them when they say I talk about free all the boss my general is free. You never hear them say one day yet free.
Remember, you know, I mean call a wadi and tell us saying give him couple months still, you know. Go in and shop today.
And then you say that?
I mean if I know what I say.
Are you one?
Are you one? But that forefront there, you know go to bed. Cause you know a thing go.
Yeah.
You know I think, but hey man, I was still gonna beat it.
Yeah.
But you just now gonna have them on the forefront.
If for that shot deal with.
Yeah, I understand.
And but that's our cause problem later down the road, but we'll talk about all that too. Because we have time today.
That's the word.
Mothers.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right. So I want to address what Dr. Umar Johnson is now that we understand. It was not Dr. Umar Johnson who said that. Let me clarify that. It wasn't him that said that. It was people in his comment section that said that. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
You're live on the air and I say I forgot to talk up on.
Yeah man. Let's go make it this quick.
Yeah man, loud and clear.
Look, before we get into it though, like get your boss. Blessed the other like the other people really support the G over the years, like you deserve a lot of credit. Is it my say because a lot of people did really give up on him even getting any type of food. Is my say so big is my really so this whole Cartel Shorty thing is I said, I don't think the problem is with her talking to somebody else. I think of the fact say, yo, the GDR prison, as the mayor say, and how she did a move. Cause even certain man did a tongue and then hear stuff, probably see stuff as well. Is what I say. So another fact that she do it, how she did do it. And it kind of looked like she did give up on the G as well.
Yeah.
A girl, the Turkish, and a good while I'm thought from I think from 2015.
2015, yeah.
Yeah, so and I just followed him at the picture and I tried to get close and all that.
Right.
From
so we're talking about 9 years, you know.
Yeah, 9 years. You get what I say?
Yeah.
She stuck by side to the feet and he lawyer thing and everything. Like
so we are trying to tell me, sir, 4 years into a 35-year before parole sentence, Shorty cut.
Yeah, man. She did. Even Cartel, the song, even if you remember the song in from 2017 where her name Don't Come Back. I shot him sing it for you.
Yeah, man. To Tanisha, you remember the whole album To Tanisha. Go listen to the whole album called To Tanisha.
Yeah, man, I know, man, but may I say the Don't Come Back song when we do from 2017 is so from them time they put it in the music, but people never really did not catch on, is it? Because from them time them did not have them issues and stuff as it relates.
We over here didn't know though, because if you look back, we did not talk about it too.
We
know that things were tumultuous. Something did not go on.
Yeah, but big up Shorty still because she take care of the youth, man.
Yeah, man, she's a super mom, and we can't take that away from her. And we want, because listen, our youth them, and one thing I don't try to do, brother, is try to be irresponsible to a certain level with social media. So I understand the dynamics of this. She has children with Vybz Kartel. Those children are grown enough now to understand everything what us grown people out here are said about their mother and all that. So they are also grown enough to see that, okay, they might get this from over here, so and they're discussing it. But I'm not gonna be irresponsible and gonna talk about, oh, she this and she that. I still say she deserves her credit and her respect because she is a super mom and she did a phenomenal job with those children. I'm gonna give her flowers this up for sure.
Yeah, definitely. One last thing before we cut. So you have a bunch of people have come. I don't think people realize the difference between I said that, for example.
Wait, your phone break up. Your phone's breaking up.
Or my break up?
Yeah.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't think people realize the difference between and the Turkish girl. Of course, we don't know them. We just see from appearance, but Turkish girls seem low key and you get me? I say,
yeah.
I don't think out there in a stage now where more about dumb and loudness and everything there.
Right. He's approaching 50.
Yeah, so people need to consider that Shorty is probably not the easiest woman to meet with. You get me? I say, and you know that woman said that, you know a woman stay and all of them things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak to that aspect of it there. You don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Is it? But yeah, me know as a man, me know say where people see from a woman from the outside is not what it is when time you are the man where deal with her behind the scenes. You know what I mean? She could look prim and proper and cool and collected, but could be very difficult behind the scenes to deal with the same way. Not just Shorty, me I say, I'm just saying in general, I understand that aspect of it.
Yeah.
The dynamics of the relationship between man and woman.
Yeah.
I have to choose my words. I have to choose my words wisely.
Because at the end of the day.
Your phone does break up even more, bro.
Oh, may I break up? No, but may I say, like, Cartel rate you as a thing again, may I say? So, you know, I feel like put yourself in a position where you can baby mother.
True.
So, yeah, we respect that. I just a conversation on a topic and nothing like disrespectful. Again, may I say, because at the end of the day, big up Shorty.
Yeah. I mean, also him intelligent enough to understand that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
certain line will not go across, and them know that.
Yeah, man. But Might give somebody else a chance to call, so big up yourself, buddy.
All right, manners and respect, my brother.
Yeah, man.
All right. Phone lines are open for anybody else who want to call in. Nobody not call in until we start talking up. See that? All right, nice. Live on the air with SouFLo.
Yeah, SouFLo.
Yeah, brother.
When everything said and done,
Mm-hmm.
I think Cartel still have a lot of love to Shorty, but it's just a fight, the whole thing, because a man like him in a prison for so long, right? And you know, easy if you go through like mentally in a prison. And I mean, me not say Shorty shouldn't give up, but I mean, she not that faithful, you know what I mean? And even if she do give up, right? She should never do certain stuff to affect Cartel in a prison, because him already have got through hell, bro. Kind of easy if you do over 13 years of prison. And then have another trauma upon you in a year, one way the mother, one way that road, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If all that said is facts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that affect Cartel, them time they need Shorty the most. You better Shorty did hide and do some stuff.
Right. Then Lisa, when them asked Lisa said, I'm gonna go watch the interview. I encourage you to go watch the interview over.
Watch it, but I don't remember how it going, you know?
Right.
Like
that. Now talk about the people who haven't watched it. She is close to this than any of us. Shelly and Karan did the interview with Lisa Hyper. Go watch the interview. It was recently done. And when we hear, like a couple of days ago, about 2 days ago, and you will hear, right, and you will hear what Lisa said about that. Seeing, in the meantime, though, you have to go check out Lisa Hyper new music on her YouTube channel as well. Can't do me nothing, right? She put up a song called Can't Do Me Nothing for her old YouTube. But back to this though, you know, she basically said, because of the way it was done, really, you know, publicly, and enough people know and talk about it and a laugh and them kind of something that it was embarrassing and thing. And as a man of his caliber, embarrassing to him, you know.
You can't put, you know, if you put supposed to put, they don't make people have things to talk about. It's fun, so, you know?
Right.
So, I mean, you know, Cartel, the way Cartel are coming from, and he forced Shorty really forced him, it forced on away, man.
Now, do you think it was realistic to expect her to hang on for years? Like, you get 43 years in a prison, bro. Or you get 35 before you're eligible for parole.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you expect that from your woman, like, don't get wet? Stick by me.
I expect that, you know. I tell her straight, you know, I'm not going to come, you know, I when she tell me, say, nah, man, she wait me, say, watch out, I better go on, not be a thing, and worry about me, but watch out, it's just what Shorty do is how it's done, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because if all that other man in a teacher car and in the house, and Shorty should avoid that. She was supposed to have as much money for you know, I go at the man place and I stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then the kids them are there again now, where them not gonna comfortable about that. You know, even though Shorty and their mother and them love their mother, but them more worry about them daddy, them love them daddy too, and them more worry about them daddy more, them defend them daddy PSR. You know what I mean?
May I tell every woman this, scene while you're there, so
may
I tell every woman this. Anytime a man tell you, say, I just between me and you, man, me not tell nobody, man, give me some, man. You know, a lot of women fall for that, right? But every man has to know, say, I lie that. See, because you're gonna tell at least one person. If I know you're a woman, you're gonna tell at least one person, especially if our man is a high profile man. It come in like it's a hyper fight. Yo, brother, you know who for girl me a slapping her things. You know who for girl, and your brother gonna say who? And you say, Cartel, not Clark wife, Shorty. And the brother, and you tell your brother know who you think say, not tell nobody nothing, right? So your brother not gonna say, you must go verify it first, you know, move on, go, man, you're too live, Shorty, Cartel, Shorty, I lie, you tell. You must say, watch me, I'll show you. Tomorrow, the dog shall drive, shall give me Benz to drive. All right, watch and see if I'm gonna pull up on the ends tomorrow. I drive a G Benz. Pull up and drive it for real. You see, after that, that friend that where you think not tell nobody, I rode that gun, you know, as you turn your back, yo, you don't wouldn't believe who so slap that things. Watch when him come round again and see if another man bends, brother drive. So Ghana Road.
That's like so much problem there in Jamaica. They come to love triangle and all them things.
Them no man no quiet. No man no quiet. The woman them feel like man quiet. Man no quiet. Them brag them
and talk. The woman them, some woman them fall too easy with some kind of thing, brother. Boy, I don't even know sometimes. Them too easy, brother. Cause sweet mouth alone can't put them down.
Yeah. All the time we know that. All the time we know that.
And Shorty should do her thing more professional, but not like.
Yeah. That part.
I know Cartel not to worry about the man thing with Sheena. I know that you know, I teach her.
But I must say, if these things are true, that let me put it properly. If these things are true that is being said, because we not come over here come talk about yes, we know if you're facts. If these things are true that's being said, then she should have done it more discreet.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
G go off the earth, brother. The man in a prison, brother. They have face bag of stress and traumatized in a prison, brother.
Me still gonna address the Dr. Umar part in a second. Just me take about 2 more phone calls. See it?
Yeah, man. All right, bless up myself.
Manners and respect, sir. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, SouFLo.
Good morning, fam. How you doing?
Boy, we take a good time, and I did good. Been a long time I'm trying to get on, but quick and fast.
Yes.
Let me do the Vybz Kartel thing. One thing we want to say. What you just said, I experienced it with my friend, but I'm not going to talk my friend's story. I want to give a quick note.
Yeah.
What I want Shorty to remember, or I would like her to do.
Just a quick and fast, but you're not move so fast.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, go and draw. Go and sit in the class with Rita Marley. Let Rita Marley be our teacher. If you understand where me come from. What Shorty for know? The legacy is bigger than the moment. No matter what nobody said, Vybz Kartel already built a legacy. You understand me? And 10 years from now, all the whining and dancing I see Shorty doing, listen, you see Rita Marley? I would advise Shorty to draw a seat in Rita Marley's school, sit on front bench. Remember what Bob Marley do, right? Remember Bob Marley had to draw for somebody from England because we know what it is out here. Me have to read and spell for you. You understand me? You know what it is. So Vybz Kartel draw for we draw. Vybz Kartel know we have to draw. Why you have to?
All right, me get what I said. The caller is basically saying, check out Rita Marley, right? Bob Marley was out doing his thing, but Rita Marley, kiss me, baby. What? Eh?
Hello?
Yeah, you think I break up, man?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yes.
You hear me?
Look, yeah, we see a lot of celebrities do what Vybz Kartel now do. Michael Jackson had to do it because we know what is out here. We know how this thing runs. You see, Bob Marley go to England and do him have to do and all kind of thing. But the beauty about it, I want Shorty to do, regardless of whether she and Vybz Kartel, whatever problem them have, let she be supportive of the legacy. That is important. Vybz Kartel don't make a legacy already.
Yeah, and I think she is.
Grandchildren and everybody. You understand me? And another thing too, I want people to understand. Vybz Kartel legacy, he have enough, he can share around. Shorty can get out to it too, you know. But the only thing I don't like to see is that, all right, they said that whoever should do. All right, that's between Vybz Kartel and Shorty. But all I want her to do, don't throw away. Because she work hard, she work too. Don't throw away our portion of the legacy. Don't wind up yourself and carry on and all kind of thing. Because remember what Rita Marley said one day, she had to go and call the women them out of Bob Marley room.
But everyone has said the same way, brother. But you hear what you say.
Yeah, I said no more SouFLo. Let me come off because that work.
All right, man. All right. Manners and respect, brother.
All right, brother. Good. Yeah.
I call that I called them there. When I saw those, I actually said to wife and I said, boy, it looked like Shotty lay some thirst trap on me. I don't know if Cartel will be able to resist the thirst traps. But she out there doing her thing, yeah. Shotty and them I call up enough this morning, mama. But remember, I say you're a good mother here. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
4,781 and still counting.
And
don't think I'm joking.
See?
Yeah, you want here, man.
Oh, hey.
You're messing up.
Talk no one.
Kiss me, baby.
Kiss.
One done. Watch
out.
Quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm not there yet now, but before.
Yeah.
I can send a picture or video if you think, if you disbelieve me or whatever. We live behind exactly each other and things, eh?
Yeah. Me know who you is. Yeah.
Never see no man over there. I don't know about the man over there yard, part and no man a drive no Benz or sitting about short we did a fire with a nigga. Zin?
See.
So we can't say that. I don't know if she give no front yes or no, but I don't know about no sleep over here. I think any man. Cartel they are jail, any man still would afraid to sleep over there. And them alone over there. So they over here sleeping things.
You don't know about that.
Almost 1 o'clock in the night and come back 3 o'clock in the morning and everybody asleep.
Same.
See? Oh, it's not like me I watch over there like that. But with the whole shorty thing, I'm glad so she deal with the youth them good and make sure so they're not on street and go ton of gunman or ton of waste man, like, you know, young father have money, ray, so we can end up behind bars like him or whatever, see?
Yeah.
So big up Shorty to cover them and them thing there and big up the teacher.
Say it.
It's better we come on with the Rita Marley and say, maybe like disrespect him and say, but I know Rita wasn't that same. Rita not give up in front of.
Yeah, Rita will breathe when she did that with Bob too, and Bob accept the child and adopt the child as one man.
Don't know what did that one.
Yeah, Bob was a balance and fair man, don't?
Yeah.
Because me wouldn't do it, you know.
Yeah.
And when my woman catch me and get bun, me not take no side pick me what she go get. What she go breathe and can't come in here, you know.
Me neighbor go around now, me neighbor go make a do in our business. America will live.
See it.
And me get a jacket, brother. 6 bumbleclaw here, me and mine in uniform. I couldn't believe it. You see the other day, brother? At 4 months down, me just asleep, I look up in the ceiling, can't believe, so you can't give away from the I tell you.
Where you mind for? Yeah, she there still.
Brother, I did my woman, and me I tell you, say you think it burn me. No, me not mind it now, you're crazy.
Oh, you're done.
But me I say, when me did I mind
You
it.
didn't know say a jacket?
Oh, me if you know say a jacket, you look like you have to sleep with somebody a couple days before.
Jesus Christ.
Brother, me tell you what a girl tell me say, you know, say, baby, I know you're one. Listen, just so. Start the argument, just start it right now. You see me?
Where?
Me say, if you want to start the argument, start it.
Just start it from.
Start it.
Yeah.
You know, I know like me not seeing. Me in the street.
See it.
And when me see blood seed DNA paper with the name cross out on it, say a Photoshop that.
I couldn't be you.
Brother, you can't believe when I get a summons to the court to take my name off of everything we be have.
God almighty.
Nobody in this world is not bigger than Bun here. If you're not careful, you're going to get a bullet too. Like me that to reach.
The giant bullet.
Yeah, man.
Oh God. Yeah, brother.
As anybody would know, only thing would have done any man. It's not like say somebody can go and say, yo, you know, the woman like you gun or whatever. You could have a disbelief or a doubt in your head and say, not go so hard, you know, maybe something can go so for real. But the whole thing where people are sick and I send picture and this and that would have done any man.
That would have hurt any man.
Any man.
Yeah.
So if the cartel come out and a move so we see them now or whatever.
You don't think Shorty feel like she missed a chance, that's all. Because anyhow she didn't know say it would have been that quick. Because 13 years different from 35 before parole, you know, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't think she feel like she missed a chance, that's all.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even say that. You see me, only somebody really sorry for. I see them really surely. She don't know what I got me, you know. She don't even like peck. Or prepare for what about you. You see, anytime Gaza come back in overdrive, a problem on road. If they ever give a visa for US, done it done. Brother, a man not even have to hold me in mouth. People just want to drink his sweat. Brother, so right now, see them have to go just breed up and get 2 penny and just go back to England, have a thing them and make a dog have 2 British youth.
I don't know, yeah, she's selling in netto.
The man are still living a shorty belly regardless, man.
God almighty.
If the man say, yo, make sure you reach us by 8 o'clock. No.
Baby, you're nice and clean.
Alright, when Gaza in overdrive, you know it go already.
But
regardless of as I say, me never yet see no man over there. Because when me in my pool, them in a them pool, we are looking at one another eye.
See it.
I don't know. I mean, I tell you about say no fence or 3 hours down the road or 1 house down the road and things. So, you know, big up the Gaza still.
See
Gaza still born white.
See him, sir.
Big up Shorty also and big up you them.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You know, I go, we got same out.
Yeah.
And thing. All you see Shorty did there wind up himself and say, actually, you never know. Him brain on now overdrive right now. He just do that, you know, make it look like he not feel no way.
That's what you say.
Of course.
All right,
all you see him there wind up in body and sitting. He knows it in November, late September, and then sitting there. Maybe all next week too. You see me?
See it.
I'll see you right after Gaza thing.
Boy.
You see what I say? So, yeah, man.
Man, that's my brother.
All right, big up.
Big up. All right, so listen. This is my take, right, on what's being said on the Dr. Umar Johnson podcast. His comment section about black woman, white woman, black man getting white woman or whatever. Because he sees, or they see Vybz Kartel as a very accomplished individual, regardless of his years behind bars, right? Him hit superstardom, him money long like train, all these other things. You know, he should have took a black sister. And I'm saying to myself, right? I'm the kind of person that's of the mindset that I love who love me. You know what I'm saying? I love who love me, and life is short. One time gone, I was the kind of person that used to be like, nah, black women only. Black people should stick with black people only. But I started having my different experiences in life after I left the US and went to the UK. I think my story goes like this, right? For those who never heard it, I'll keep it real short for you, real short. So I bought a plane ticket when I was 17 years old. I was about to turn 18, and I told my family, because I have family in the UK, and I said to them, I'm going into the army. And they're very much not into army stuff. So, and we're in the same age group, and they had just came to the US for vacation, right? So they were like, no, don't do that. Come on over to the UK. Let's see what you could do over there. You know, what will come of your life over there if you, maybe it's just the US. So at the time, my mom, my legal guardian, my parent would not sign off on me traveling anywhere by myself. So me knowing that my 18th birthday was approaching, I bought my ticket at 17. Me I work from me at 14. So me always have money. Me I see a little money, me I help my mother pay the bills and all kind of something. Bought my ticket and couldn't wait. And the week of my 18th birthday, I left the US. And I went to the UK. And I had such a good time over there that they had to threaten me with deportation for me to come back to, the US, right? But I'm saying, in the meantime, while I was there, was the first time my eyes were really open to people just wanting to help you with no strings attached. People just wanting to see good for you, even if they didn't really know you like that or whatever. And for most of the situations that, because this is my first time away from family, I'm on a side of the world where I ain't really got much help. The family I went over there with, me and them kind of severed ties because they started moving funny like within a short space of time of me being there. You know what I mean? And I hadn't really figured the place out yet. So I pretty much moved on. So shout out to Albie. Albie used to have Albie's Unisex barbershop and beauty salon in Wandsworth. And I used to live on Stratham Hill, walking into Brixton. Anyhow, every time I got into anything and needed rescue or assistance or help, it was never my people. And when I say my people, it was never my kind of people. You know how we say, oh, skin folk and kinfolk? I think the universe was, how should I say it? I'm looking for an impactful word. Like, I think the universe was burning that into my conscious, that good people come in all shades and shapes and whatnot, because I had a different perception, right? And that different perception, I learned later, is what got a lot of us hurt. Because you really believe that these, oh, I'm going to be among my people because these are my people, not knowing that your people could be the wickedest set of people to you, right? And then you looking at people who could actually really help you, and you like, nah, I don't really mix with their kind. I stick to my people. Well, your opportunity just passed, or your rescue just passed, or your help just passed. So I came back looking at life. I came back looking at life in a whole different way, man. And based on that, I've formed this over the years now in a more mature mindset that you go for who helps you, man. You go for who is there when you are down and out. Who is there when your fame is not at the top? Who is there when your pocket ain't dripping and everybody ain't running to you? And who is there when you're being kicked while you're down, when you're in desperate need of help, when you're in a situation that look like you ain't never gonna make it out of it? And if I look at Vybz Kartel's situation, that's how it was. Many times I did stories and it never came to fruition that he actually came out. So till I had a following of people over here that used to say, every story I did, here you go again with that cartel stuff. Listen, him nah come out. Y'all waste your energy. Y'all waste your time, SouFlo. Y'all waste your breath. Him a dead in a prison in Jamaica. Remember me tell you that. And I kept saying, no, he coming out. One thing I've said over the years is, if somebody is fighting for their life and their freedom in a situation like that, they want to know that you are with them and you believe too that they're going to come out even when it looks bleak, right? So for the person who is willing to hold you down in them kind of situation there, that person deserves some level of something good. You know what I mean? And that's what I saw happen in this particular situation with Vybz Kartel. Speaking to Sidem since 2015, she been there holding him down, running his accounts, all this other stuff. You know, dedicating herself to him basically and helping him to fight for his freedom while constantly being in contact with him, visiting as much as she can, keeping his spirits up. Man, if you ain't never did no time, you probably won't even understand. I never did time, but I was in the military. And I was in the military to see us being gone. My unit used to deploy for a long time. We didn't do no Navy deployment, 2 months and you home. 4 weeks out at sea and you back. And even those guys get cheated on a lot. My longest deployment was almost 18 months. 18 months away from home, right? With only 2 weeks back home. A 2-week break in between and a total of 18 months of being deployed. In that deployment, you know how many soldiers got I don't want to do this no more letter. I can't do this anymore. I've moved on. Or one of us came home on our 2-week break and we think, yo, I'm going out for a drink because I'm going back into a war zone and I might not even see my family again. I might not even be alive next time. I might come back in a body bag. And you go out for a drink and who you see exchanging tongue in the corner of a bar with some strange man. Sergeant so-and-so wife, Corporal so-and-so wife, Private so-and-so wife. Now you going back to these guys downrange, right? And you got to tell them, or you not tell them, I don't want this man lose his mind here. I need him because we train together, we fight together. I need him. I don't know if he's going to turn his rifle on me and then himself, because you got some people like that. They kill everybody and then kill themselves, right? So you baffled with, should I tell him? Damn. But you know how many guys lose their marriage in the military because they're off on a long deployment and wifey just couldn't hold it? And we talking about 6 months deployment, 1 year deployment. So Kartel getting 35 before parole, right? Before he's eligible for parole, which means he's not guaranteed to even get out at 35. and then she Shorty saying she can't do the whole something, you know, she needs some love and affection, some kind of something, I don't know, a warm body next to her, something. She gonna go and hold it quiet, but it bust out and get loud. And then people over here talking about skin color when somebody actually held them down. I would ask all the sisters who are passing these disparaging remarks, would you have been willing to hold him down? The answer is probably no. The answer is probably no. Would you have been willing to hold him down for the time, take care of his affairs, hold him down, move yourself there, make yourself available to him, do all these visits on a constant basis, even when you don't want to, traveling back and forth on his behalf, you know what I mean, making yourself a fixture? Would you have been able to do all that for him? Would you have volunteered to do all that for him when he was in the position he was in? While everybody else outside is telling you, you know, he ain't coming out, right? You know, he about to be in there for 35 before they even think about parole, right? I could answer that for you. The answer is 99.999% wouldn't and didn't choose to. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, SouFLo.
Morning, fam. What?
Good morning. I wanted to speak from a woman's perspective. Why is the onus always left on a woman to be faithful to a man that's incarcerated?
Because the man is incarcerated.
But let me ask you a question, because a recent study was done where they compared male prisoners and their visitation in compared to female prisoners and their visitations. There was nobody in support of the female or minimal to everybody who turned up in support for female prisoners incarcerated versus, you know, the difference of the men that had female visitors coming to see them, staying loyal to them. You know, the problem that I have with this situation is how did they expect for a woman to sit for 35 years and wait for him? Now, we didn't know the story that whatever she was out there doing, you know, it might have been their little circle. And by the way, I saw the video that you put up and she looked good. I ain't even gonna lie. And you know, forget about the woman that he's with. I don't really care about her color, you know, as long as, you know, he's getting the support that he needed.
Right.
You know, I don't care when it comes to color. All right. The thing that I want to know is, would Cartel have done the same for her?
Okay, so you asked would Cartel have done the same for her, and here's my answer. That's an answer we can't answer because it never happened that way. And when your original question was, how come it's always people expecting the woman to be faithful when men go to prison? And the answer is because it's the man that went to prison. So she's out in the free world, right? Now, with that said, I don't know if you know Remy Ma and Papoose. I mean, I do. Okay, let's use that as an example.
Situations like, tell me how many women have had men that stuck by them in the Remy Ma and Papoose situation. There haven't been a lot of that we can say, oh my God, a man has stuck by this woman.
But I haven't known many women that got incarcerated that had a relationship going prior to their incarceration. We don't normally, it's our men that go to prison more than anything else. We don't know any, so we don't know them numbers.
Well, you know, she, you know, that's the holding down her children alone. I feel like we should have forgiven, you know, forgive this woman and move on, you know, forgive her and move on.
But I think he did. I think he did. I think he forgave her and move on with Sidem.
You know, on another serious note, though, I'm a nurse practitioner and I'm a tutor working the critical care. Just my
pick up yourself, nurse.
Advice for Cartel, have them titrate his steroids. So you can tell that the man has Cushing's disease. Have them titrate his steroids down. And my big advice also to him is seek medical care outside Jamaica. You know, I'm sorry.
Outside Jamaica?
Yeah. Medical care outside Jamaica.
All right.
Yeah. You know, because I've had my experience with the quality of care in Jamaica, and I can say it's very subpar.
Oh wow.
You know, and I've been a nurse over 20 years, you know. But I would advise you to seek his medical care because you could tell by looking at it. All he would need to do is titrate down his steroids. Now, I don't know the extent of his other situation, especially when it comes to, I hear him talking about his ejection fraction of his heart is 30%. I don't know the situation when it comes to his heart, but you can tell based on if they're saying it's Graves' disease, you could tell he has some Cushing, and it's visually obvious because he has the moon face and the stomach, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So my advice to him is to seek medical care outside Jamaica.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you greatly and thank you for all you do. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. Listen, we're gonna wrap it up this morning. Let me see. Yeah, we're at the top of the hour. We're gonna take our 1 and 2 more phone calls and wrap it up. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, Flo. Good morning.
Good morning, family. You are the perfect person to be our last phone call for the morning. Thank you for calling in. Wagwan.
So I got an important call. So just as you segue in the Vybz Kartel segment, I missed out on everything.
Okay.
So I don't even know, I'm clueless to what's going on. But what I'm saying is that if I go to prison and I give my woman access to all the wealth, living okay, I pamper her, she doesn't have to work, she'll live in the dream of her life, but all she has to do is to remain faithful. Do you think I'm wrong if I'm giving her all my investment?
No, because that's your woman, and that's if you trust her enough to do that, then that's what you did. I wouldn't do it. Because realistically, I wouldn't expect her to be faithful. I wouldn't even put that expectation on her, so she wouldn't have to worry about me expecting that from her. You know what I said? I would have told her from day one, like, look, you saw what I'm caught up in, all right? Go ahead and live your life. Even if I know you love me, babe, I know you're gonna say you're gonna fight it out with me. I don't want you to fight it out with me. Do the best you can to help me from outside, and I will have love and respect for you for that. But that's all I expect from you. Move on. I want you to move on. Find somebody for love and go on and this and that. That's how I would have been.
But you would not invest in her like that, though.
No. No.
So, Flo, let me ask you something. When sometimes a man dirt a girl because them cheat or whatever, because we know kissing is cheating and so on. But I believe if a woman didn't have a vagina and cheat, the man wouldn't even hurt her. So are we just curious about her prized possession and we dedicated to the vagina?
Yeah, but love what you're calling to say. Let me tell you what it is, right? I'm perfect way for going this morning. Let me tell you what it is. When you locked in with your woman, me not know how other man do it, but me I try to do everything to my woman. So anytime anything might happen with a next man, a man mind start thinking, oh God, I wonder if she did do that something there where she did do for me to him to and it's that happening now. All of them something there where you know. That time me see a brother say yesterday, one of the positions them input one foot on her neck back with her body in the ear. I'm like press her dog in her bed. I'm just saying, yo, them man are weird, but if him have a woman that allow him to do all that, you know, next time she go cheat, he might think, yo, I wonder if the next man they have him foot in her head back and press her down while her body in the ear and he might dig it out. Like all them wicked something there where she do and she swallow everything and then they attack, but she did, you know, or put it on my face, baby, or all kind of something. You wonder, no man, your heart broke. Cause you realize that all the things, the nasty something they want to do, she probably gonna do it over there so with him too, and them something that drive man crazy. Them things
because enough time me and me your girl said Baby, me didn't cheat. In the chart we put in, but he couldn't fit in there.
Yeah,
so right. So cheat.
Broke your heart. Cause your one did not slide and go in. See, that's so big it couldn't leave go.
So they never do nothing.
Hey girl, stop talking to it. Come out. Yo, so them never do nothing.
No, so that means that they not cheat.
He was really trying, but it couldn't go. I mean, it was huge. Yo, you are a killer. You are a killer. No, I better you don't know, you know.
No, she has damaged your ego.
Yo, brother, no, you just move on here, man. Just come down and come go up.
All right, big up yourself, my boss.
Mothers and respect, brother. Hey, on that note, I knew he was the perfect person to end the show, you know. On that note, we're going to call it a day here. If they not try, but it couldn't go, because they told me. So I mean a slide it. On the wicked around. Listen. Boy, life, you know, man. Life. Oh. Woo. Thank you for the laughter, bro. Thank you for the laughter. Yo, manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. Big up yourself. I appreciate you greatly. Continue to have your conversations. Remember, good people come in all shades and color and shapes and sizes and all these things, and so do bad people as well, right? With that said, I'll catch you all tomorrow morning right here on Morning Thoughts. And if you think there are any topics out there that we should discuss on live, leave it in the comment section below also, because this right here is driven by you. One love. I'm out. Peace. Yo.